GM, everyone. Welcome back to another GC Crypto episode. Special edition. We got the big man on twice in 1 week, mate. And
Yeah.
funny enough, it's 1-1 each time. It's not the three of us.
Yeah.
First time we've been doing that. But mate, how's your Thursday? I DM'd you about this. You said yes, and then I DM'd you saying we're going live soon, and you're like, wait, what is Thursday?
Yeah, I thought I got confused. I didn't realize today was Thursday. Usually you guys are the ones who fuck up the days.
Not anymore, mate. We've got it clinical now.
Yeah, I think this week has just been moving crazy to where it's been passing really fast. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. Yeah, I got some alone time with Craig, so now I got some alone time with you. It'll be fun. I'm excited. We were trying to do some TA. He was slipping up a little bit. So, I think today when we look at TA stuff, I'll get a little lucky.
I like it, mate. No, Craig's TA is definitely on point, but yeah, there were a few little mistakes that I put in there. But obviously, if you guys don't know, Craig's away today with the fam. He's having a little vacay away, which is fantastic. He's posted a few photos. Actually, it's beautiful. He's like right on the ocean, not too far away from where he lives, so that's good to see that. But mate, lots to talk about, but specifically abstract. There's pretty much a lot of vibes there. I know in the title I've got a few other things like NFT companies are struggling, so pretty much like Doodles, a lot of Doodles people have stepped down. Pixel Vault have basically come out and confirmed they're a passive rug. And a few other, literally overnight. G-Funk's like, yeah, we're closing it down. Beanie's like, bro, I'll bloody acquire you, like sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's one of the most disappointing sort of stories in crypto is just how much they extracted. They got like, I think it was, I could be wrong, but 190 million they raised in VC round.
Wow.
Yeah, it was something. It was like 8 figs, and it was nuts. 9 figs. No, it might have been 9 figs. Yeah. Anyways, absolutely nuts. So yeah, the fact that they've rugged, they would have earned so much money in revenue and fees as well. They had like a 7.5% on their NFTs. I remember trading that shit, man.
That's crazy.
It's disappointing, right? And yeah, so that's a big news overnight, and a few Doodles team members have stepped down as well. Outside that, obviously the Pump Fund token, obviously Elon came out on Thread Guy stream yesterday and said, nah, or 2 days ago, and said, nah, we're not giving an airdrop anytime soon. Pump Fund volume is down, daily volume's down to like 30 mil. Let's Bonk is up to 130 mil. So it's.
I was going to ask that if everything was down or it all rotated to Bonk.
Nah, everything's rotated to Bonk, which is just like shout out to Bonk, man. Like they really they built on Solana before anyone even went to Solana.
Yeah. Well, I think they're proof of, and we're seeing it with abstract right now, but they're proof that if you keep your head down and price does not dictate your behavior, and you continue to build even when times are tough, when competition is building, because the pendulum does swing, right? Whenever the pendulum swings, if you're ready for it, then you're gonna be able to take advantage of it. So yeah, it's cool to see them finally get their light.
Yeah, 100%. Like massive shout out to them directly on Solana. It's definitely one of the best products out there and has been for a long time.
Have you been trading any of the Bonk coins?
Yeah, look, there's a few degenerates in GTG that have been, and I've made a bit of money, but more recently, the volume slowed down a little bit. There's been less consistency across it, so I've stepped away. And again, I've focused more on abstract, I suppose, more recently, and futures. Like I literally doubled my futures port over the past 3 weeks. So yeah.
Wow. Just on what?
On a range of trades. I think I had like 15 to 20 altcoin and memecoin longs in GTG, and we multiple people in the group doubled their portfolio in the past.
Do you have like automation for those trades? Because I feel like there's no way you're continuously checking 15 altcoins to. Are you really?
No. So again, this is what the big skill that a lot of people get wrong is they over leverage, and they think they like to capture a move. You can't sit like in low leverage longs. So what I like to do is kind of hedge it as a short trade. Like rather than me buying like a shit ton of like spot, I would rather low leverage long some of these. So like I know I went a little bit higher on like Farcoin because it was breaking out high, but like 7x on the XP, like the XRP and the Dogecoin trades alone, maybe like 10 grand.
Isn't 7x high leverage?
Yeah, no, not really. For me, high leverage is anything about 10 over 10. But like the secret to trade, like, and there's the other page there. So Tau Mog, like Sol, like even Solana had 3x leverage, and I allocated more. So the secret is understanding that leverage is a tool, and I know Easy nails it as well, but like he trades a little bit probably more aggressively than I do, but yeah, like it's the secret is understanding that leverage is a tool, and you can capture such massive trades like this on 10x or 5x. Like you can capture massive trades if you stay patient and wait for the chop to play out and those big sort of market structure breaks to occur. So yeah, that GTG absolutely printed on them over the past couple of weeks, and then that's why I stepped away from the meme coins. And then Abstract's been on an absolute bender, which we're going to focus on today because I know there's a lot to talk.
There's so much to talk about. Yeah.
So I mean, I'll lead the conversation to you. Where do you want to start today? Do you want to start with
let's start with XP because I think that's probably one of the hottest things. I know everything's moving a lot, but I think a lot of that comes down to what they updated with. And I guess I can here. Let me bring up.
Yeah.
Do you have Sigar's tweet?
No. Yeah, I'll bring his tweet up. So I got bumped. I wanted to ask you. I'm not sure how much Craig got bumped, but I got 38K, which I was a little bit disappointed around. I was like, look, I got 50 grand plus in like across meme coins and stuff on your platform. Plus, I own a bit of NFTs, and I'm only getting that. I was a bit disappointed, and then they bumped me to 54. I'm like, okay, that's a bit better. Let me pull up Saga's tweet.
You're gonna love my number.
Oh, dude, don't tell. Oh, bro, you have a shit ton, man. So of meme coins, so you're gonna go nuts. Here we go. Yeah, so we just adjusted the last Abstract XP update to better reflect meme coin holdings. We weren't accounting for certain tokens, which led to lower than expected XP values for some users. Thanks for your patience. Yeah, this is huge. This is huge.
It's massive, and I don't think people realize like the waves that this makes, right? For instance, okay, I'll give you my number. So I got 80,000 this week, right? Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Like 80,000 is pretty good. And it's not six figures like I was aiming for, and I fell a little bit short of last week, but it looked like everyone got clipped, and I was like, okay, whatever, 80,000 is fine.
Yeah.
Then this update came out. I checked my Abstract portal, and I went from 80,000 to 180,000.
Oh my god, you got 100K.
So no, but, I got 185K XP this week.
I mean, and that's fair though.
It's yeah. Well, that's the thing. Okay. Prior to today, XP for meme coins was basically only allocated to Pengu, Newt, and Abster. And that was it. Everyone else below, even if they were at 7 mil, 8 mil, 9 mil, they were not receiving anything notable. Now the game is fair, right? Now the gates are wide open. And I think, we talked a little bit about this, right? This came a lot from Gooner. It came from God. It came from, whatever's in my wallet at this point. I'm not even paying attention to right now, but the thing that this now causes as a ripple effect is that people can actually buy what they like.
Exactly.
The problem that we were facing, and this isn't a downplay or whatever to Abster and Newt and Pengu, but the problem is people are buying these coins a lot of the times just for the XP boost. They're not even doing it because they, back to Abstract's core ethos is play what you like, right? Collect what you like. Trade what you like. The problem was it was so catered to just top three that you, even if you had 100K in, a verified coin that was also a very high market cap, you weren't getting rewarded for it. And so I think, seeing them finally distribute it evenly across the board has now let go of the stranglehold that it had on the top three. And people can go and buy what they like and hold what they like. And I think that's a huge win. I think there's a sign of Abstract ecosystem maturing a lot. And yeah, Theo's a great case. Theo has like what 200K in poly because he's the CTO. He has a bunch, and he was getting like 1,000 XP. He was getting like no XP.
Ridiculous.
Right?
Yeah.
None.
Yeah. No, I think well said. I mean, now my question for you is that exact. Okay, so we're market participants. We're here to make money. We're here to obviously try and get as much XP as possible. I was not. The bearish isn't the wrong word. I was frustrated because I noticed a massive drop off in my XP when I sold all my NFTs for tax loss harvesting. Yeah. Even though I increased my capital on the platform by probably double, if not a little bit more. So like that's $30,000-$40,000. And finally seeing this today and waking up to this today, it actually makes me happy because like as Finn and the team have always said, like Abstract is a consumer chain. It's not like I know they want to drive incentives to certain things at certain times. That's fine. But if I come on and I just want to hold meme coins, I want to trade meme coins, I should be rewarded for that. I know there's still people that will manipulate it and do whatever to try and farm XP, and sure that that'll be in battle that's ongoing forever. But for me, I was like, look, as someone that's on your chain, that's streaming every day, but also holding a shit ton of memes, I probably should be rewarded compared to someone that holds maybe way less in the NFTs, but they just like hold a bunch of all the NFTs because it gives you more XP. So, I mean, I obviously bought a shit ton of ROMs. I have 15 ROMs now. And I still think, I think it's a no-brainer for me. Like, it's a no-brainer for me to hold ROMs. And I mean, I'm enjoying the game now. I finally, I think
it's clicking for you a little bit.
It is clicking for me. And I like Fireball's such a dope product as well. I've been using that over the past few days as well.
Fireball's so good. Yeah, I know, dude. If any, we're not going to sort of, I mean, maybe, but if you're not using Fireball and you're playing Gigaverse, I think if you enjoy playing the game, that's great. But a lot of people are, they're busy throughout the day and they still want to use their energy. Go look up fireball.gg. It's a great tool for all.
I can drop a referral. I'm not trying to, I don't even know what you get for this referral.
You don't get anything. It's like potential future stuff if Fireball does like whatever. But like it's nothing significant. I just do it just because I like number go up on leaderboard. But yeah, I think the ROM purchases were great, and I assume that was before. Was that before like the big pump, or was that kind of?
Yeah. No, I bought a shit ton of. I had like 2, I think initially. Then I bought 5 at 0.11. I bought 5 silvers.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then I bought 3 gold at 0.19 or 18.
That's good.
Yeah, and then I bought 4 or 3 silvers like the other day at 0.17 or 0.18. So I was like, got a mix. I enjoy it, and I think, and obviously like this, and we'll talk about this too. Like, there's a lot going on in that ecosystem alone, and there's a lot of updates coming. I know he he rumored that next week there'll be an update to,
I think, tomorrow.
Yeah.
He said tomorrow there's an update coming.
Okay, so update tomorrow. The XP, the way that you earn XP is going to change again next week, which I kind of like, because otherwise people are kind of farming that per se a little bit, I noticed as well. So it's really interesting to see what's going on here. But yeah, it's a bullish time for Abstract, and I think whilst there's a lot of like we said at the start of the show, like you've got Doodles losing employees, you've got Pixel Vault, which was like iconic last cycle. A lot of these companies are really struggling, and it's great to see a new company really thrive in this environment. And like the numbers are up. I know Saiga released like some data on Gigaverse more recently as well. So yeah, there's a lot to really enjoy, and I really like this move on the Memecoin XP side.
Yeah.
100%. My question for you is, I did just before, I sold more Pengu and I sold Abstar because now I have liquid ETH to then trade again.
Yeah.
On the low cap meme.
Dude, it's so funny. I know you were on the stream when with me and when you were watching me and Craig. But again, I know people aren't going to like hearing this who are hardcore pudgy holders, but to me, it's going to play out just like Bitcoin. Pengu is the Bitcoin of this ecosystem. Absolutely. And I think that's a great thing. I think we're going to see, like, I do think I would love to see someone build a pair for Pengu dominance. I would love it.
As in on Abstract specifically.
Yeah, against Abstract memes, because I do think Pengu is eventually going to, chop a little bit, slow down at some point, who knows when. And then people are going to, just like how they do with Bitcoin, they're going to be like, okay, well, I made my fucking massive bags on Pengu, and I want to take some of this money and play around with it on more low cap, fun stuff. Yeah. And I think you're a perfect example, right? You made a massive fucking bag on it. You didn't sell it all, but you said, hey, I'm going to take some profit and I'm going to play some more memes. And so I think we're going to see a lot of that in the Abstract ecosystem. We saw, and shout out to Finn and shout out to the Abstract team for really, like, we saw a boost in TVL, but a lot of that really came from people bridging over their Pengu from Sol onto Abstract. Yeah. And I think that's fine. I think that's a great start. I think eventually we'll see ETH and USDC and all that kind of stuff move over. But yeah, I'm excited to see how the ecosystem thrives because of Pengu and because of this whole movement.
Yeah. I mean, what you said before, I think it's kind of already playing out, right? Like, we're rejected from the previous all-time high here. However far down we go is yet to be seen. The two charts that there's three charts that we can compare this with. The first one that is very similar to what this price action is currently doing is what SPX did. So SPX rejected from its previous all-time high here, and spent consolidation period for what? About a month. It dipped by like quite a lot actually. It dipped all the way to its 0.5 level. So that was quite a decent pullback, 50% pullback. And then I bought that actually there, and then it's rallied 2x from there. So this is probably what I would say Pengu's going to do, is probably consolidate now, particularly.
Okay, so let me ask you a question then. Would you? Okay, I have to preface this because I know chat's gonna hate me sometimes. Would you short Pengu here then?
The opportunity to short Pengu is probably at the high, not here. I like when I like to short probably like where's my drawing thing? This is a deviation, right? If we draw a line from this high over here, or this candle structure over here where we've never had a daily close, that's a deviation above. I would have shorted the top. I've been bedridden most of the day, this week, but I would have shorted that and have my stop loss up here, targeting back towards the fibs, probably from like one of those two lows down the bottom would be where I'd say market structure really changed. Probably that low there, but so like that. Like you would have hit, like you first put a sort of TP here already. And that would have been, I would have been on low time frames, like looking at like say the hourly close down here. And then I'm targeting probably towards a 0.5 if we do see it. Maybe we don't go that deep. There's a lot of bullish catalysts for Pengu, but
yeah, it's also tough because for me, I just, I'd be too scared to short Pengu when I know that it's the same thing as like Trump, right? Like Luca is the Trump to Pengu, where Luca could literally come out with a tweet and ruin your short in a second.
Exactly. Shuid said, take it back, Greeny. No shorting Pengu. Yeah, no, I wouldn't unless it's up here at this chart level. Like I'm not shorting here. It's already made that sort of move. The two charts that I compare it to where you want to see a breakthrough price action of previous highs is this. So where you get a break, like, I mean, this chart's just nuts.
What a chart. Yeah.
I actually own a little bit. I wish I owned more of this.
I can't believe, dude. I can't. Every time I do a show with someone from now on, and I'm like, yeah, this is bullish.
I'm just going to buy their asset.
Yeah, dude. Because like this literally at the very, very bottom before the run is when OSF came on our shows, right? He did the circuit and went onto everyone's streams.
Yeah, now the timing.
Fuck.
What a good chart. Well, speaking of that, we had Betty on the show early in the week, who's the Dead Fellas founder, and I bought one of them, and they're up to X already.
I saw. It's the move, and it's crazy. It's like you're buying it after the show. It's not like you're buying it before the show.
Yeah, exactly. So no, this is what you want to see. Maybe like a break above, retest, and then bananas like this. Kind of like this for Pengu, or you want to see what BTC did. Pretty much like a break straight through sort of high time frames, like just straight through, no mucking around, and we just go straight through to a new zone. So for me, Pengu looks like it wants to consolidate a little bit. And to be honest, guys, like look at this this is the weekly. So yeah, that's quite a bearish candle when you look at it on the weekly. There's quite a few actually bearish candles out there. Solana's bearish candle. I'll show you this. Yeah, look at this. This looks that looks bearish as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
That's Solana?
Yeah, that's Solana. So off the mid range too. So that's another example of I would have looked for maybe a short off there, but I was a little.
I'm not gonna lie. I bought a fat bag of Sol at what is it? Right before it.
Tell me you got like here 150-ish.
I got like 170.
Yeah, that's all right. I think
it's a big enough bag to where I am comfortable, like even taking profits here. But now I'm like, if it's not a long or a short, should I just stick it out?
Speaking of Solana, the line I was trying to get Craig to draw the other day was this green one here.
Yeah, so like, I was confused. I was like the support, and he was drawing like.
He was like, I was like, bro, support it. That means on the bottom. But this is what I do worry. So like, I'm in the camp that we need to either go sideways or probably come back a little bit across the market. So BTC back to like 110, ETH back to like 3-4, Sol back to maybe like 160-ish. If we get that, that's bloody healthy and a really good opportunity. That is a really good opportunity to look for longs, to look for opportunities in spot, and to capture that next wave. So something like Sol could reject from this 0.5 range here, come back down, not even get to like the 0.25, but maybe get to like this liquidity here. And that is probably a really good opportunity because I do think it gets back up to like 230. The worry I face, and I will call this now, and I still like this could be a year away, it could be 6 months away. The worry that Solana has is that it's going to face this trend line. And the reason I say that is because this was support for a very long time, and now it is very much resistance. And even if we pump all the way up to here and say, what's that, November 2025, and make it to 270, this still could be a bit massive wick, and then that could be the end of the cycle, right? So it's a big level for me to watch, and I still think there's a lot of money to be made on Solana.
You think we never? So you're saying you think in this cycle we never break? Because I don't. I mean, I know we got all-time high this cycle, but like by candle wise, not really.
No, we we never really closed above that level.
So you're saying like you really think we might not break that all this cycle?
It's hard. That's a hard question. A lot of liquidity from an institutional standpoint has moved to ETH, whilst a lot of builders still preference Solana. So I think they're both very good assets in the long term, and I probably would buy both in a bear market. I will say that depending on how long this market lasts, the longer we go and consolidate and healthily move up and down, the higher chance we have at seeing a $300 Solana. If we see a more impulsive move in the short term, then I don't really see it going above $300.
And this is with an altcoin season.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. I'm in the camp that I really don't see a massive altcoin season happening. My thesis is that BTC has just dominated this cycle. It's and like I've been around. But more to the point, like since I've been around in 2016, it was always speculative. Now it's an asset that everyone wants to hold and buy. It's an asset that companies, that families,
it's cool now.
Yeah, super funds, that hedge funds, that retailers, that institutions, that like everything, right? Everyone wants to have at least some percentage, whether it's 0.1, whether it's 5%, whether it's 1 BTC. So the amount of buying pressure that's put onto BTC means that I struggle to see how it could ever really go sort of below probably 50% ever again. Because there's just too much buying pressure. And to be honest, if this starts to go down here, I sell everything and buy a shit ton of BTC. Like it makes so much sense that if altcoins and memes do start to outperform BTC in terms of the dominance factor, you should be accumulating or rotating as much profits as you can into BTC during that period of time.
During either that or stabling to wait for a bear market.
Well, correct. Playing the long run. But here's an odd, not an odd take, but a bullish take. What if BTC gets, I still think my target's about 150, 155. What if BTC gets to like 155, 180 and only ever comes back to 120?
Right, and the bear market is only like above 100 basically.
Above 120. Like because the asset is just that highly sought after, right?
Well, it's funny because I tweeted today, and it kind of like, I guess in line with what you're saying, but Bitcoin is more centralized than Ethereum now.
What do you mean by that?
Like there is more like what was the percent I saw on the morning show? There is more controlled supply of Bitcoin by institution than Ethereum. It is locked up pretty heavily. So I mean, maybe I don't know. I don't want to say we never see below 120 if we hit 150, but I guess being going into cash and stuff like that after altcoin cycle might not be the move. I don't know. Maybe you just forever rotate into Bitcoin.
So, okay, there's some different ways you could play this, right? So I know we've had P on the show. He was like, nah, just buy and hold Bitcoin. He's never going to sell it, right?
Yeah.
That's different. That's the ultimate sort of high of the spectrum. Then you have someone like Easy who has made a shit ton of money this cycle with like obviously the show, with the doggos, with the team, with the content, with these trading more specifically, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't really care where I'm buying these 5 BTC, but I'm going to buy 5 BTC and just chuck it in a ledger and throw it away and just worry about that in the future.
Yeah.
So he doesn't care because he's have enough money on the side. The other
reason, exactly. Yeah.
And the other reason PO, right, is fine because he also has deal flow from a range of other things, right? So he can just stack BTC over on the side, stack MicroStrategy. But
when you have consistent income, and I think that's the hard part is that a lot of CT people don't have a consistent income. They don't have a high paying job. And so they're trying to make it, and I relate to this completely. Like they're trying to make it or break it on these trades instead of like, oh, I'm making like over 100K a year. I can throw in money, or I'm making 200K a year. They can
I
just
can
chuck
live
money
off.
in.
I can live off 40K. Rent's 20K. I can live off that 20K in the year. I can travel a little bit if I want, and I can plow the rest of it into BTC over time, right? Like very different strategy. So like you're the same as me. Like I make my living for trading, really, and so I need to be smart. And Craig's in the same camp that he wants to try and swing trade this, and I'll probably try and swing trade it too. But even in the camp, I would much rather I bought some ordinals the other day as kind of a hedge too.
I saw.
My thinking is I hold a bit of BTC. I've got a very small DCA average on now daily. I think it's only like $25. I will increase it if it starts to go back below 110. I'll increase it a lot if it goes below 100K. And I think I want to accumulate BTC at certain levels. I'll probably buy bigger bags at certain levels too if we do see that. But my thinking is I would much rather see BTC go crazy, do something like this, and then come all the way down. And even if it only goes, say the bear market is at 118K, I will gladly buy here because I know it's a bear market, right? And because surely from there, we'll probably get another 2x, 3x move in the next cycle sort of thing. So that's my thesis. Are you going to hold anything through this cycle?
I don't know. I hold 0 Bitcoin. Well, I hold Bitcoin. I hold one whole Bitcoin in my ledger that I forgot the seed phrase to. But outside of that, I mean, I'm gonna sell stuff. Yeah, during the alt run, I'm gonna, or even this run right now, like I'm gonna take some profit here and there. I'm gonna hold stuff for sure because I'm not gonna be able to time the top, and I'll probably be at a certain point where I'm holding some coins where I'm like, no, it'll pump and it never pumps again. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really trying to figure out when I'm taking profits, if I want to take it into ETH, because I mean, I'm mostly trading on ETH now because I'm on Abstract. I'm really trying to figure out if I want to take it in ETH or if I want to take it into USDC, because in the end of last year, I made a lot of good profit, but I was taking it into Sol. And this was also at the very peak of Sol when I made most of my profit. And then I just rode Sol all the way back down, like what, from 300 to 74. And so I don't know, for me, it's hard because we're at near all-time highs on so much stuff, not altcoins yet. But if it's like you said, where we don't really get a crazy altcoin run, is it better to just stack USDC at that point to make sure I'm safe rather than take it all in Ethereum and I feel like I'm up, and then Ethereum starts dropping with everything else, and I'm like, fuck, that wasn't smart. So I don't know. It's a tough play.
Well, like we're around the same age, and I think holding BTC and holding ETH and probably a bit of Sol long term is probably good alpha. The thing I struggle with is like, because I will say I'm a good trader. Like it's taken me a long time to get here, but I'm a good trader now. And that's taken me 9 years to get to this level. But like, surely I can out trade a buy and hold approach, is my thinking, like through a bear market. Like if I'm like holding some assets now, or I make some money and I rotate it into BTC or ETH or Sol, surely I just sell it all and then realize some gains, pay some taxes, blah, 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 maybe try to buy a house or something. Then look to rebuy this with the liquidity that we have after.
Yeah. But what happens when you try to do that and while you're out of the game, everything runs 2x more?
Well, I mean, I don't see it happening. But as we are saying, like if you're trading on Abstract, you're trading on Base, you're trading on Solana, you will need said tokens to trade. It's just maybe you convert them to stables on said chain in uncertainty times. Big thing I'm looking into, and a big thing I've been talking to like Zeneca and a few other friends about is USDC staking and yield as a more of a passive approach. I think I'm not there yet, but it's something I want to be aware of so that when we get there, because I don't know what it's like for you in America, but here in Australia, banks are incredibly against you depositing money into crypto. They're like,
now it's changing, right? Because now all the banks are making their own stable coins.
Well, yeah. But I mean, like if I know so many people day to day in GTG and a bunch on the timeline, you can go put 100 grand on a sports betting app, but and take that out and deposit and whatever, but you can't put more than 10 grand onto like SwiftX or onto some of the other Aussie exchanges. I wonder
I think part of that is also because if something happens, they can't cover it. Like at the 10K limit, maybe they can cover that.
Yeah, maybe. But it's fascinating how the betting in this country is horrific. And I mean, if we look online now, and if you look at like I suppose some of these popular apps that are really taking off, like it's gambling focused. It really is.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. But I mean, that's where all the money is. So why wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. It's where sponsorship is, where the money is. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, yeah, I always like to gamble as long as I know probabilities and stuff, have a bit of fun and all those sorts of things. Let's move back.
Speaking of gambling.
Yeah. All right, you go.
Go ahead. No, you go. You go.
I need to drink my coffee.
No, I was gonna say, speaking of gambling, what have you been playing on Abstract lately? Outside of Gigaverse.
Actually, not much. I stepped away from Death Fund. I made enough money. I lost a bit of money over the past few days. I was like, okay, no, I need to walk away. I'm up 0.6 ETH. Walk away from that. So I personally haven't been playing any of the games.
I was gonna say you definitely are trading.
Oh, which actually takes me back. I'm very much trading. I'm probably putting like hundreds of thousands of dollars of volume through Abstract.
Really?
And the slippage on some of these trades are, fuck, man. It hurts me. It hurts.
Part of it is also because most of the coins are launching on Moonshot, and Moonshot doesn't require much liquidity to graduate, and so that's like Buzz.fun. So Alpha, right? The Alpha, the unicorn,
has a higher liquidity.
Has a lot of liquidity, and that's because it graduated on Buzz.fun, which it's harder to graduate, but it's better for the coin, right? And so I think that's kind of the tough part right now, is that a lot of these coins are facing low liquidity. I'm hoping, and we talked a little bit about this before the show, but I'm really hoping we start seeing, bigger whales, bigger holders, or, people with a lot of ETH start putting ETH into the liquidity pools of coins that they like and they hold, so that it creates a healthier environment for these tokens. Because look, the low liquidity is cool on the way up, right? It makes things pump fast, but it also makes it really fucking bad when people sell. It'll wreck charts. It'll make it hard for people to take profits without impacting charts. So I'm trying to figure out where that solution comes from and how it happens, because I feel like once that's solved, the meme coin market on Abstract right now, we're seeing it run like crazy, and it's fucking awesome. But I feel like that's one part of the maturity in the ecosystem that we're currently missing.
So my question, okay, I want to go quickly back. Should I? No. Okay, that's a separate topic. We'll talk about on-chain heroes after.
Okay.
With meme coins, the volume is picked up a lot, but it's still quite low. Like if we do have a look at this, the volume is still like,
is this by top by volume? Yeah.
Yeah, 3-4 mil. So it's not a lot, right? Where over on Solana, it's billions per day. So LPing makes a lot of sense if you can capture the runner of the day. Now, is it worthwhile in your opinion? And I remember I spoke to Finn about this, I think way back. And I was unsure if you hold meme coins in in your wallet, but you earn more XP compared to someone that adds it to an LP pool.
If you LP, I don't think you get XP.
Yeah, see, that's shit.
I think like they have to figure out, maybe the team, because you know how when you LP you get like that NFT that shows that you're LPing. Maybe Abstract, like Mason, or not Mason, but like Saigar, if you can hear me, Coffee, if you can hear me, but it'd be cool to reward people with XP who hold the NFTs of LPs. Again, I think it's all about incentivizing the good behavior.
Correct.
Correct. Yeah, I think if people have a reason to do it outside of just eating on whatever fees at the moment, that would be massive. Maybe I'll DM Finn about that.
Yeah, and say I'm happy to talk to them specifically about that too, because I would gladly put in an ETH, or not, maybe like a couple grand on like some of the, like something like Guna, for example, or like something like Abster as well, that maintains decent volume. Even Poly is probably a good example. Actually, this is okay. There's something going on here, okay? So if you look at volume on the Abstract portal, right? This is reflecting, does this
is just one-to-one with Deck Screener. They're just taking all the info from Deck Screener.
Okay, that proves my point. Thus, why is, if I come to Deck Screener, why are these tokens 1, 2, 3, etc.?
I think that goes, but I think a lot of that, I think that's by trending. So So
by volume.
No. So go to Abstract real quick. Go to the portal again.
What's it? What's this? Yeah, it doesn't tell me what it's.
So go to the portal again real quick.
Oh, the portal. Yeah.
Refresh.
Oh, and it does trending as well.
And it does trending as well.
Okay.
I don't. It should be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you are
there
right.
you go.
Yeah.
Okay. So it pulls 1-to-1 from deck screener.
Okay.
I wish they put like saying trending and then I wish they like would change.
Yeah, they need to clarify that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think. Dude,
yes.
dog looks so good. God,
dude, dog looks really good. I bought some before, but I mean, I can't buy more.
That's a coin that I would LP if I can get rewarded for LPing. Because, and it's again, because I think that God is going to be a massive brand, that's a coin I would LP, because I feel like if I'm LPing that really early in its lifespan, I'm going to get rewarded really well. Oh my God. Holy shit.
I mean, we didn't even see I mean, it might have hit its 236. Hold on.
Dude, some kid in a group chat sent a picture of the RSI on God and was like, it's oversold by a lot. I'm like, bro, it was at 80K 2 days ago.
It's oversold. Yeah, I mean,
it's overbought. He said it's overbought. Yeah. But I'm like, dude, it was 80K. It was like, it's an RSI on that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, not on an early meme coin. Yeah.
No, dude.
but we are probably reaching a level that people might start to consider taking some off the table. So
possibly, but if you look at, I think the interesting part about being super early in the ecosystem is that if you look at, the Abster chart or the Newt chart, it didn't really retrace. If anything, it was very shallow, and then it legged up to 10 mil. It's like, you can see it right there where it had its first big run up to the left, not even lower. Yeah, there it had its first big run up. It retraced like
golden pocket, baby.
And then it ripped forever, gone. So to me, I think what's helping me mentally now is the same thing I should have looked at with Pengu, which I kind of did, but not really. I'm really looking at some of these, and these are different than some of the other trades. But when it comes to God, when it comes to like Alpha, Gooner's a little different because Gooner's already an IP owned by Pedgy Penguins.
Yeah.
But when I look at God, I put my money in. I'm like, okay, I invested in the angel round for a brand that's going to grow over time.
Yeah.
Right. And I think for me, that has helped my mentality a lot.
Yeah.
And I think I can only do that because I know that Nish and Mitch are actually building a brand with it. Right. So it's a little different. And I think a lot of people kind of feel that way about God. Will it retrace a little bit? Maybe. Yeah, sure. Who knows? But for me personally, that's how I'm approaching a trade like this and like Alpha and even Cyclops too.
Yeah. Right? I want to talk about all these. Because I like all of them. I actually bought. So as I said earlier, I sold some more Pengu and sold some more Abster. I still think Abster goes 50 to 100 mil. I definitely
100%. Yeah.
And I what's that, like a 3x from here? Less
from
than
here, about 3x.
So I still think like if you're a whale and you want to plow money in to abstract and you want it to be in safer memes, probably Abster is probably the play. My thinking though is that I will outtrade that. So I did buy some more God this morning. I actually bought some poly here because it has consolidated for a bit. And it does obviously, like, this is kind of like, I suppose this is very similar to the Pengu chart. So let me just clean this up. Like it is needing to break above this level now. So like that's a big level for poly. I put just $1,000 in just to have some exposure there.
Nice.
Guna, I have been buying a lot more recently. I'm so mad, bro. I owned a fucking lot of this, but I sold it. I mean,
most people did.
I bought here, I sold like here, I sold here, and I sold a lot here, and I was like, "All right, you idiot!" And so I bought more here.
Yeah, I mean,
it is what it is. Yeah, I think this runs 25 mil, 30 mil.
I do too. Again, I think the apps. Look, okay. I woke up so happy to this, and it's not necessarily just for my bags. Like, it's great that's helped my bags, but it shows that the abstract team is open to listening and evolving their way of thinking. Right. It started with, I almost did the Linkin Park thing. Anyways, it started with the verification, right? They became more open to verifying the coins. They retroactively say, hey, this coin's adding to the ecosystem. They're clearly showing they're here to stay. And then today, they open up the floodgates and say, you know what? Fuck it. all the good meme coins, all the meme coins that are here and showing themselves and people are holders and they're, you know, they're a value add. Those holders get XP too. And I'm just so glad, dude, because I really look, I'm glad that Abster Whales, like shout out to all them. And I hope they don't see this as a bad thing, but it's just really nice to see that other people can buy and hold and trade. Well, I guess buy and hold the coins that they really like. And those coins, guess what? Now they work without restraints. Yeah. They don't feel like, damn, I have to get up to 30 mil to get any XP from my holders.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, someone shilled a new one on my tweet. A reputable name. I haven't looked at that token. He's obviously an early. I think, yeah, look, my thoughts are the same. Winners are gonna win. And I sometimes, like, my biggest, I mean, what has transformed my life this cycle from previous cycles is that I have become a profit maxi. I have taken profits consistently all cycle to the point that I turned 4 figures into 7+, right? Yeah. Whilst, and there's a guy on YouTube who jumps in every show and's like, oh, you sold WIF for a 2x, bro, at 200K. Yeah, sick, bro. I walked away profit, right? Now, sure, that's a prime example where I could have made far more money on selective trades, but across the 10,000 other trades that I took where I invalidated or I took aggressive profits, they would have gone to zero. So would have I made money? Not sure. So I'm a profit maxi, but I think now really stepping back, like I want to talk about Abstract August. And this marketing rumor that's going around as well. Like, is it a rumor? Is it legit?
Well,
do you have some inside information?
I don't. I wish I did. No, I mean, I think Abstract August is going to be a big month, partly because I'm pretty sure, and this is an inside information, if you just look at the timeline, a lot of games, a lot of protocols, a lot of things that have been building on Abstract or getting ready to launch, I think most of them are going to be launching on Abstract in August. I think we're going to see possibly, like, again, Amigo. I talked to Craig about it.
Yeah, I want to talk about that too.
Yeah, Amigo launches this in August. It's their big play to, run back friend tech, but hopefully with a more sustainable model. Yeah. And that's going to maybe possibly, again, I'm 99% sure that Ansem is an investor in Amigo.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt.
I don't think that they would use his whole picture and chat and everything like that in their marketing material if he wasn't. And also it just kind of fits the things that Ansem likes. And Ansem likes Abstract, but he's not come over yet. And he, we follow each other on IG and stuff like that. And I sent him the same DM I sent him publicly. I'm like, hey, would love for you to come on Max Abstraction. Like, I know you're looking at Abstract. And he just, this is the first time he never responded to me. He just hearted it. And then in my head, I'm like, okay, so he wants to come in Abstract. He probably doesn't want me to be the first thing. I think Amigo is going to be his entrance. I think they're going to try to bring a lot of people through that. And then I think, we have Monster.fun, which is going to be launching in August, most likely. I think they said July originally, but I think it's going to be August. And then what was the other one? There's another thing launching.
Zeet. Is Zeet coming soon?
And Zeet, I'm pretty sure will launch very soon, maybe in August as well. Also, Abstract is going to be at Token 2049 in Singapore. They're going to be doing a whole Asia tour during August.
Oh, dude, I wish I could. Are you going to that? I wish I was going to that.
I'm going to put out a tweet and see if I can get a sponsor to cover some of my stuff, because
I'm in Europe. God damn.
Yeah, I just wouldn't be able to afford that trip.
Same as Art Basel. I'd love to go, but it's probably it'd be like a 5 to 10 grand trip.
Sponsor, baby. That's not till December. You have time,
bro. I'm literally spending 15 grand to go to Europe.
That's why I said sponsor. Put it out there. Make content with their shit. You never know. I feel like, look, I think it's fine. I think it's cool to do. If a sponsor, if a sponsor's like, hey, if just put our logo on your shit when you're doing your streams, fuck yeah, you're gonna cover me. I don't care. I think that's,
yeah, okay. I'll have a think about that.
But yeah, so I think August is going to be massive. I think games are releasing. I think protocols are releasing. The whole marketing machine that Luke is talking about. I generally don't know what that looks like. I know that Finn had mentioned their marketing push won't be Web3 targeted.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It's going to be Web2 marketed.
Yes.
I don't know what that looks like.
With collabs potentially, because they've got the fighting one also dropping.
Oh, true. Yeah. Dude, I saw someone on CT who I think is like part of the ownership of that. I can't remember who it was. I thought maybe it was Wiz. Maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. But yeah, and I think also Abstract is maybe talking to Karate Combat possibly as well, which would be sick. I went to their event because they're here in Miami, and so I went to their event with Clemente, like I think 3 days, 4 days, whatever, and we saw Alex Pieta, the champ, his sister won the belt and shit like that. So it'd be cool to see them on Abstract too, because obviously they stream, but they stream on X and YouTube, but they don't have partnerships with them. So if they stream directly to Abstract, I can promise you people would watch, like hundreds of people would watch that on Abstract during a fight. So yeah, I think like these Web2 partnerships, I'd be really interested in see what they're going to do. I don't think it makes a ton of sense yet to do like, hey, let's go for Kai Cenat.
Yeah,
I don't think those make
the platforms already. The platforms already, and we spoke about that. But we've spoken with that on blah, blah, blah. We've spoken with Finn about that on our live stream way back, but also on the multiple spaces that we've done as well.
Yeah. So we'll see. I don't think it is going to directly correlate to what people are thinking it is, where it's like, oh, they're just going to pump a bunch of money into our coins. Like that's not what marketing is. And also, why would they do that? You would just sell onto their marketing money that they're pumping into stuff. Like it doesn't make a ton of sense, you know.
So Breeze says here that Lucas said that they're raising a large round for Abstract for marketing.
Yeah, well, they're gonna raise. They need to raise in general, anyways, because their first round.
Are you going to?
I'm not going to be allowed to invest. They're not going to ask me.
Oh,
no shot.
No shot,
right, bro.
No shot.
Dude. A check.
He's too well connected, fair, but I mean.
A check that they would want me to cut would probably be way out of my range.
Yeah,
and I mean, maybe not. Like it's tough.
If they wanted money from like you know what they should do, Finn, if you're watching, and anyone who's watching, like reach out to some of your top creators who maybe do have a bit more money and would maybe like to. I would gladly invest 50.
Yeah,
I'd gladly invest 50.
Yeah, I would love to. I mean, again, it's already like all I'm spending my life on. Why wouldn't I just double down on it?
So true. So
you know. So yeah, Finn, if you're listening, someone clip this because I know he's not listening.
Yeah,
Finn, let the top creators take part in the next raise for Abstract. Thank you.
Yeah, my DMs are open.
Yeah. Okay. Clip that. Tag him. But yeah, they need to raise again.
Yeah.
From what I heard, what they raised on their first round, to the everyday person, they'd be like, "Oh shit, that's a lot of money."
Was it 11 mil?
I think it's like 11 mil. Like that's not a lot at all for a blockchain.
Not in Web3, correct?
Yeah. No, even in Web, like, well, no, it's just tech, right? Because even in it, like a massive undertaking like that, where it's not just marketing, right? It's like it's staffing, which I think is a big part. And you saw Finn,
Runway, right? Let's call it Runway, right?
Runway. Finn also even put out a post that they're looking to hire another marketing person. So I think they're trying to start ramping it up. I'm looking forward to it. I hope the next round goes good. And the great part about raising a little bit the first round and then building a product is that then you can go into the big raise with leverage, right? So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, then they can raise a ton of money and then fly us out to do things for them. That'd be fun.
That'd be sick. I mean, they should. Don't forget about us Aussie creators all the way on this side of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, before we move on, there's so many still topics to talk about.
Oh, dude, Redspo looks so good too.
But yeah, I want to talk about this. So, I actually bought more this morning, and now that we have like the whole meme coin XP stuff like this. This is a $10 million token.
It's a no-brainer. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like now people can buy the shit they want and get XP. Yes, you should. Yes. I know what you're going to ask you. Yes. Yeah.
What am I going to ask you?
You're going to ask, should I sell some of my abs or buy Redspo?
Oh, shit. All right, I'll do it right now.
Look, I already know I'm going to get hate for that. And it's not hate. That coin, Abster is going to go to 50 mil, 100 mil, no matter what. So like, it's not that I'm doubting what Abster can do. For me personally, Abster is too vanilla. Like he's the mascot and that's okay. He's too vanilla for me. Retspa, I connect with it more. I think it's funnier for me. I think it has a lot of potential. And again, Retspa needs to take over Abstract. It needs to take over Abster to fulfill the prophecy.
Dude, sorry to cut in. My accountants are gonna fucking hate me, bro.
Dude, I mean, why? I'm surprised you don't use like any of these new Web3
No, I do.
tax apps.
I do use crypto. I've partnered with crypto tax calculator.
But then it just tracks all your things, right?
Yeah, but it's, I mean, they send me like a thing and they say, Greeny, go back and look at this transaction, verify it was this, or where did
They
this
still
money
need to
go?
manually
Yeah.
look over it.
And I'm like, and then like I get it, and it's like 400 individual transactions I have to go. I'm like, so anyways, yeah, okay. I sold some more Abstar for Red Spot.
Don't look at me, blame him.
Financial advice from Eli.
Yeah. Shachi said that seen so much petty stuff on Abster today on the timeline. People acting like they buy Abster only because of XP. No, and like, look,
yeah.
I'm not saying people only buy Abster for XP. I can tell you that I only bought Abster because of XP, and so I know that I'm not the only person in the universe who did that. Again, and that's mostly because not because I don't think that coin's going to run and do well. I think it will, but I do not connect with the IP at all. It is literally just the vanilla plain mascot of Abstract, which is good.
I agree. I think it goes up. I agree. I bought it because of XP, but also because it's a pretty safe hold. Because most people will come over and go, yeah, look, that's mascot. I connect with that. That makes sense. I'll buy a little bit of that. I think there's better opportunities in the lower caps because something like Retspar here at what's it at 2.9, like this is a $10-15 million token. So
it is, dude. It is.
It's officially now, it's flipped Abster in my portfolio.
Wow.
So I have been selling Pengu too. So I bought more Guna as well.
It's so funny. You are the peak example of what I was saying.
And I kind of already knew that before even talking to you or before watching the show the other day. I was like, you know what? Like I actually put a tweet out. I said, genius. I can't remember. I said like genius move by Finn to bring Pengu over to Abstract. Absolute no brainer. So let me try and find that tweet. It was, let's see when I timed it. I don't know.
Real quick. No, let me just, for anyone who ever clips us, because I know Naron just tried clipping. If you post a clip on X, post the video, not the link. So you need to save the video, post the video in your tweet, and then in the reply you can post a link. That's just a tip for any clippers.
And also, a big engagement strategy is don't tag the creator in the post. Tag the creator in the first comment. All right, like if you tag too many people in a post, it dramatically drops your reach and your engagement. Sure, we might see it, but we also might not see it, and it'll damage your reputation /
I was looking at Jack, and I was noticing that's what he was doing. I noticed Dexerto does the same thing. Like all these big clipping accounts never actually really tag them in the comments.
Yeah, I've never personally. I've known that for years. You should never tag. Like it's the same with hashtags. Like as soon as never use hashtags. Never tag too many people on unless it's like they're gonna retweet it. But like you should only ever tag probably one account in a post. Otherwise, it does damage your reach. So, but yeah, no, Retspar, I think this is a $10 million token in the near future, if not higher. Personally, it's like you guys discussed the other day. Like it's iconic. It's kind of cool. It actually focuses more on like say Pengu rather than Abstar. And like it, in my opinion, I think it's again. Chat might hate me, but I think it's a better play than Poly in terms of a meme. Like this is a meme coin.
Sure. It's also an original IP. It's also an original IP.
Exactly. Guna is also a different IP. So I mean, Poly's cool. It dominates on Instagram. Don't get me wrong. I think it's strong. I just think this is a better meme in terms of when you think about meme coins.
Yeah, and also, you know, Don, the founder of Retspa, he gets it. Like every post is so on point. It's the same thing why I love God. It's so funny.
No, let's talk about that too.
But they just like artist-led coins where the person making the content is the founder. They just have a better finger on the pulse. They understand what the culture's like better. And so they make more relatable content. Like Retspa's content is so fucking funny because he just knows what to post. His humor is like, you know, when he shot Gorf the frog in the forehead and he fell off after they rugged the community. when everybody was putting the Pengus as their PFPs, and he just put like a ripped Pengu face on top of his face.
That was fucking good. I like that.
He just gets it. And so I think for me, like, it's easy to bet on stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, like, and the same again, like, okay, and this is the thing about like trading, guys. If you're watching this, okay, and you want to understand trading, okay, for apps to get a 3x, if you're not early, for apps to get a 3x from here, it has to get to 100 million. It has to go over 100 million. For Retsper to get a 3x, it doesn't even have to reach 10 million. Okay, so just think about it from a number perspective. It makes more sense, at least in my opinion, to be looking for opportunities in that sense. All right, let's move on. We did talk about God a little bit already, but yeah, a bit more of a correction, and I'm pretty bullish on.
We sound like we're at church, bro.
What? I sound like
we sound like we're at church. The amount of times we keep saying it. Yeah, man, what a fucking crazy chart.
I mean, it's great to see, but inevitably this does need to do something like this for a bit.
I think more shallow, but yeah, possible.
Yeah. I mean, or like this.
It could. Hey, dude. Again, I look at I look at some of these charts from before that ran up that are now at like 8 mil.
Yeah.
That are now. And the difference, and here's what I want to point out: the difference between God and the difference between Gunnar. Like, okay, look at this chart, bro. Like,
yeah,
you know, it pulled back a little bit to kind of like the line you were showing, like on its first big massive run up. You know, and the problem is, I just don't feel like timing that. I don't.
Yeah. See, so Abstar always went back to its golden pocket. So
yeah,
maybe, and like a sign of the market times as well. Like this was during a period of time where the rest of the crypto market was actually struggling. And whereas now we're more bullish and
also abstract was like at its worst sentiment ever.
Correct. So maybe you're right. Maybe a pullback to the 236 or the 382. If you do see that, probably that could be literally that, or it could go a little bit deeper into something like that. So yeah, definitely one. Dude, I'm so mad. I
was begging y'all.
I had a DM from, I think Mitch DM'd me. I can't remember who. Yeah, I bought.
Well, because Nish is Australian, he loves you guys.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him. Yeah, he DM'd me, and I did buy some, but I took profits aggressively, and then I realized I didn't do enough research. But hey, I bought some more a few days ago, so I'm still in profit, which is great. But I think this line's up.
Yeah, again, exactly. For me, God is a little different too, because it's I really want to talk about this one, I've been banging on the timeline. But like, again, for me, I think what's helping me mentally is I look at some of these things, and instead of trying to trade it. Yeah. And I know like you're like trading, but like for me, I'm looking at some of these things and I'm like, you know what? I'm an early investor in this brand.
Yeah.
And so I'm not like looking at the chart every minute or every day trying to take profit, because I know that, okay, well, by TGE, I think most of these are going to be fucking way higher. It's not even close. So I'm just not really like struggling about it right now. Obviously, I don't think it's wrong to take out a little bit of profit here and there, but I'm not looking to trade it, at least.
No, I think that's fair. And I think you need to sometimes step back and think about where we are, where the chain is, where the opportunity is. And kind of in the same way that I bought some more NFTs recently, I'm like, I believe something, like I bought a Moonbird and a few Mythics. And I think that like whether Spencer brings out alpha sooner rather than later, or in 6 months
definitely sooner. No, definitely
sooner. I think it is sooner. I still think it'll be a nice swing trade that you could take across that. And it's the same with abstract. I like zooming out and understanding that these things, because it is slower moving, there's less liquidity, there's less volume over on the chain. I generally think that this is it's a good time to just sit on your hands on a lot of these trades. And I that's me. Like I struggle with that, because I'm like, I see
you're a trader.
Click sell, click sell. So I mean it's an interesting POV. But
it's also different too, because this is not like Solana. You are 6 months in on a whole new blockchain. Compared to Solana, when you're trading these meme coins, you're not finding the brand new first IP on Solana. You're finding like a hot new thing at the moment. Whereas in abstract, you really have the chance, in my opinion, to really settle in on some of the biggest things that are going to be here on the blockchain for a while.
Yeah, I want to talk about XP too, but in terms,
let's talk about Cyclops.
No, exactly. I want to talk about Cyclops. I want to talk about Gigaverse. and your new little announcement. But yeah, no, there's a good question here from Breeze. How much do you think all reaching plat will end up earning people? Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But Cyclops looks really good here. I mean, yeah, I mean, shout out to Rizuka, who literally he said in my chat, I timed the bottom of this in GTG before it was even introduced to the Gigaverse universe. So GG's to you, legend. But yeah, I mean, a beautiful chart again, lovely rounded bottom, and then liquidity and volume increase, and a lot of people start to realize, oh yeah, shit, this is in the game. You never know what can happen. So
it's definitely. I mean, look, here's the thing, and this is like, okay, I was not part of Gigaverse when I was tweeting all this shit, right? It's like Cyclops is Dith's cat, really has one eye in real life. To me, that's not enough of a narrative, right? Being a person's pet is not enough of a narrative, but he made an original IP out of it, like a whole new drawing, a whole new thing he posted about. He supports the coin. He's added Cyclops to the game and has mentioned he will continue to proliferate Cyclops in the game. He announced that. He said that today. He said it before, but he said it on the stream today. You know, the team on Cyclops are working with Dith to make sure that everything is kind of in line with his vision. Same thing with, like, you know, Polly and Gunnar. They're all working kind of like they're trying to make sure it's the guidelines. And so to me, it's like, okay, well, if Gigaverse is the biggest game on Abstract, and the founder supports this and is going to keep proliferating this character, it's like a beta play to Gigaverse almost in my head.
I agree. And I mean, that's not to say that I don't know if Dith would ever launch a token for Gigaverse. I feel like it's so saturated, I suppose. Like, oh, we're just going to release a token.
Yeah,
I would prefer if they don't, to be honest. And just keep it. I mean, people are earning money in that game already in small micro transactions. So, yeah, I know I like it. I like it as a really good play. I think this continues up, as you said, and I think this pushes back towards all-time high. Same again. Once it gets to all-time high,
dude, this goes. I think this goes multi-millions. It's not
multi. Yeah.
Again, NFA DYOR. But it's the same chart on all these coins. It's literally the same shit on almost every single coin where they have a really bad beginning. You know, whatever, it rips out of pre-bond.
Not a bad beginning, but like they go crazy, like, they sell off, they go crazy.
Yeah. But if a coin doesn't die, if it's not dead and there's still volume and the brand is still building and holders are still growing, to me, every single time, it's just it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. I really like that take. All right, let's move on. Let's not move on.
There's a couple more, maybe. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about your now deal, or not deal, but your new little Gigaverse announcement?
Yeah, sure. So, today I got to announce that I'm officially joining the Gigaverse team as the CEO, the Chief Eli Officer, or Chief Eli in Office. Look, I hate writing long posts. It never feels good enough. But yeah, shout out to Thakani, who came up with the idea for the meme, and then I just threw myself on there, edited a bit. But yeah, I'm really excited. Gigaverse is, the game that I have been playing nonstop. I've been really passionate about Gigaverse. I've been posting about it. Never got paid a cent. I just really like it. For some reason, there's almost no games in Web3 that I've actually ever played for enjoyment. This is the first time I've really been playing a game. I wake up and I do my Gigaverse runs and all that kind of stuff. And, Dith gave me a call about a week ago and was like, hey, I want to talk to you. I think there's something here that we can work on. And I was like, okay, well, what does that mean? Like, does he want to do like a sponsorship, like stream or something like that? And then he gave me a call like 3 days later. He's like, hey, let's work together. Let's bring you on board to Gigaverse. I don't know what he said it before. I don't know what the role would be. I don't know. I don't think you will have a role. He doesn't believe in roles in general because he his time with other big companies, he believes in like area departments that you work in, but doesn't really believe in the roles. And he's like, you know what? I feel like I'm gonna let his post do it, because if I say the stuff he said about me, it feels like weird to like glaze myself. Yeah, he just wants me to grow with them, wants me to keep flying the flag. The great part is that he said, continue being you. You don't need to don't stop playing other games, talking about other games. You can keep talking about meme coins and trades and do whatever the fuck you want. Just keep being Eli and just know that we're in your corner. Whatever you want to do, we support you. So I was like, yeah, I mean, there's no downside to this. So why the fuck would I not?
Yeah, no, I think it's a great call. It's the leading game and NFT. I'm going to call it that. It's the leading NFT on Abstract. It has been for a long time. And yeah, like we interviewed this probably a couple months back, and yeah, big fan of where he's come from, what he's done with his sort of history in gaming and life and stuff like that. So,
and the thing is too, I've had conversations with him, and things that I say to him that people would consider hot takes about gaming, Web3 gaming, and structures. He literally just agreed. Like he gets it. So that kind of was like the sign to me that it's a no-brainer. And it made me even more bullish on it. And I want to say, just so chat doesn't get it misconstrued, I bought my Giga ROM before Dith ever reached out. So it's not like he hired me and then I said, okay, I'm going to buy the most expensive asset.
So I just want to put that out there. But talk to me about that. What does it get you more energy? Like,
so it gives me, So holy shit. Okay. The floor's up a lot.
Yeah. I mean, that's because people bought it. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit. So I get a lot more energy, a lot more energy every week, like insane amounts.
How much do you earn a week from this ROM?
I can tell you right now, actually. So with that ROM, I'm getting 1,120 energy
per week.
Yeah, all of them are all per week. Yeah. I'm getting 33 summoner shards, the big ones, which now.
What does summoner? What can you craft them for?
You can craft them for summoner specifically, and this is why I think I play this really well. Summoner faction, those shards you can use for health potions. And so health potions in my head were always going to be maybe not the maximalists potion that they want to use because they think, oh, I don't need health. But the everyday person, health potion is the easiest one to use. And so now health potions go for $3 a piece.
Yeah.
And I'm making, and the shards are going for like $1.68. So I could just sell the shards on the market and I'm making
$1 a day.
No, way more. Well, it's 33 times 1.8.
Yeah.
So I'm making that per week. And then if I do the potions, then it's 33 times 3 something. So even that alone is going to pay back my ROM over time if the ROM, if everything stays up in value. And again, if the game keeps continuing to grow, I think those potions are going to continue to be more expensive. The shards are going to continue to be more expensive. God.
So what memory is yours, out of curiosity?
Mine is 1 gigabyte.
Yeah, so the biggest one.
No, so there's a higher tier because mine is purple rarity. There's go back real quick. Go back real quick.
Oh, well, that's the number one.
Yeah, what's the difference between, because why is mine purple and theirs is yellow? Like in rarity.
Faction maybe it's the fact. Yeah, no, because this one's a Gigas faction.
Okay.
What does the Gigas faction?
Gigas material? I don't know what Gigas material does. After I forgot, but it doesn't. You can't build potions with it. I forgot what you can do. I don't know if you can do anything with Gigas yet. So that might be alpha.
And what Fireball has limitations with the potions you can use, correct? Like when I come and like, huh? What? When I come,
check that. Okay.
I mean, sure. I mean, yeah, cool.
So when you're trying to do a run and you're trying to put potions in, some of them aren't loading. Like you're not able to put them in. Yeah, I actually need to ask them about that too. I noticed that.
Yeah, here, like I can't use my
grayed out
damage or my other ones.
I don't know that I actually noticed that the other day too. I need to ask them about that.
Yeah, so that's interesting. So, oh shit, my wooden ring's nearly damaged all the way down. Okay, cool.
That tool is so good. The fact that it'll auto repair your stuff like during runs is fucking nuts. So switch on to Giga, or the juice run.
Yeah. I only can do 2 runs. Yeah.
Look below, but it'll auto repair your stuff when it breaks.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
I think it's such a good tool. Shout out to that team.
How often are you playing this? Because I obviously
every day, every single day.
No, I know, but like I have obviously hit. Oh no, I can do 12 runs today. There you go. So I have it resets every day. Yeah, but I can only do that once I have enough juice, right? Or extra energy.
Energy, yeah.
So I need to go and.
Well, you have enough energy right now. It says
I have 347.
You have more than enough energy to do runs. You need 120 to do a run.
Yeah, but only one run.
No, that's one juiced run. You could do 3 runs right now for 120. 120 is to do 1 juiced run, which is basically 3 runs at this. It's like 3 runs worth of rewards in 1 run.
Yeah. So what are you doing? Are you doing basic runs or juice runs?
No, juice. Yeah, because think about it too. Your armor, your jewelry, all that kind of stuff get damaged per run. So if you're getting 3 times the rewards in 1 run, your damage is going to get your stuff is going to get damaged less often. Whereas if you did 6 runs, it's going to get damaged throughout 6 different runs.
Yeah. Okay. I see. All right. Well, I've got this guy in the background. I did shield the link earlier if you wanted to join. This is elite, literally for anyone that wants to play. Gigaverse. It's such a cool platform.
It's so good.
I'll put it in the chat again. Cool. All right. So yeah, that's we've talked about this. Big shout out. I think these are gonna probably continue up higher.
Someone said 1 ETH, and I was like, dude, if they hit 1 ETH, that would be fucking insane.
I don't think they get to 1 ETH. Too many.
I think gold's hit 1 ETH. Possibly.
Oh yeah, you know what? Speaking of that, what are they currently at? 0.26.
Yeah, they hit 1 ETH. Then I think if silver's ever hit 5 or 0.5, I think golds are at 1 for sure.
I need a Sumner one so I can get the health as well.
Because in my head, what on-chain heroes hit like 0.6, right?
Yeah, I think so. No, I want to talk about that. So, I'm in the camp that game needs to be fixed. And the token needs to be fixed. I have 1 hero and 1 legendary weapon. Yeah, these are going down. These are literally going down. Did anyone? But yeah, no one's bought one for a few days. So I'm like, well, this is just, I'm losing money here. I know Dragma's coming, but dude, like the sell pressure on hero token is nuts. And
I haven't looked at the chart in a very long time.
No liquidity. Oh my God. It just gets
really.
Yeah, it's at 8. Yeah, dude. It's like new lows. It might be finding a bottom here potentially. 35K liquidity. People just selling. Like there's no incentives for me to buy, to remix weapons, etc. Like Gigaverse is dominating that aspect for XP. So should I sell my hero and my legendary weapon and maybe run it up again? I don't know. What do you think?
I
don't want to fade it because we've interviewed Scarly, good guy, smart guy, but the tokenomics, it's struggling.
Yeah, I like shout out Scarly. Look, I bought an on-chain hero Genesis ring and I still can't find it. I know that the rings are going to be turning into PFPs soon. I don't know if that solves any problem in the on-chain hero world ecosystem. Yeah. I don't play on-chain hero, so I really can't tell you. So it's hard for me to say.
Do you own any of the assets then or not?
I own 1 on-chain hero and 1 ring sitting somewhere in some wallet. I did buy a shit ton of token to trade and I sold it the next day because I bought way too much and I felt very uncomfortable about it. I lucked out, obviously. I haven't looked at the chart since then. I think it's really, really funny. And this is not meant to be a segue, but it's really funny how, and I don't think on-chain hero should get any hate when I'm saying this. I think it's funny how on-chain hero doesn't get any hate for its token falling down, but Bitcoin does. And it's the same thing, right? I'm not saying like, but it's a game built on Ponzinomics, which is great. I think that's fine. But I think it's super interesting that I don't see people complaining about on-chain hero, but I see everyone complaining about Bitcoin. But I think they can turn it around. I don't know what the tokenomics would need. I don't know what the game mechanics would need. The liquidity thing is an issue, but I will say when you're this low, I think it's actually a blessing to have your liquidity this low because it can rip back up really fast.
There's so many whales that hold this though that I worry.
Yeah.
And Wales from season 1 when I wasn't even playing. So, like, I
Yeah.
mean, if you have a look at the
I just started jamming. I gave up.
sorry, chat. Sorry. I literally, it doesn't come through for me. Maybe it's my roadcast. I don't know. Anyways, but you look at this. Like, these are like how you just. There's no point even trying to compete with these sort of people, right?
Well, okay. Well, also here's what you kind of have to ask yourself too: is what's your purpose in playing this game right now? Is it to earn XP?
XP, literally.
Are you getting XP from this?
I don't know. How do
Like
you check?
realistic?
Who knows?
Well,
Wait, you
I
used
was
to be
gonna
able
say,
to check.
did you notice your XP becoming significantly different?
Yeah, it's been shit.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm. Gigaverse is nice, and look, guys, I swear to, it's so
are
hard
you a
now.
paid actor?
Yeah, Gigaverse, I really like what they're doing because the XP stubs are in the game, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's so sick because you can intentionally do in-game stuff to earn XP, and you'll understand the allocation. And so with other games now, I'm actually losing the allure because in my head, I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm doing for XP in this game. Like if they're now they do say like they've made it pretty clear that topping leaderboards for games is a great way to earn XP. So if you don't feel like it's possible for you to get to
quick question. So
Yeah.
sorry to cut you on in
No,
this,
go
but
ahead.
it resets every Friday. So should I not be claiming this every day?
So
Or
I asked Eyes the same thing.
Yeah.
So it resets every Friday because they have to report their XP to Abstract on Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I was confused by the days. I was like, why wouldn't they align it?
yeah,
Like
because they have to.
Okay, so I should. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, either way, like I don't think it really matters that much. Yeah. But again, look, can I just say, like, I think this concept is so smart because it keeps the ecosystem in check.
Exactly.
Also, wait, go back to the.
I'm just gonna claim my resources.
There you go. You don't need to claim the energy. Fireball will do that for you automatically.
Yeah. Bang! Look at those dust
nice.
coming in, bro. All right,
so so they just introduced loot boxes.
Yeah, so I bought these two. I don't know why I bought the Giga Shard pack, but I don't even.
No, it's a steal. It's a steal. That's a lot of shards for like nothing.
Okay.
You're not the amount of to get 750 shards in game will take you fucking forever.
Okay, cool.
So it's a good deal.
So I didn't buy this one though.
So that's the loot box.
Is it ended though?
Sale ended. Yep. I ended up getting the rarest head, I believe. The Atlantis head in the bottom left.
Bottom left, yeah.
Yep. So I ended up getting that, and they're going for 60. I want to make a post about it on Twitter because I think I need to start making posts like that. But I bought it for $5, the loot box, and that headpiece goes for $60 on the market right now.
Hectic.
Am I gonna sell it? No, fuck no. But like,
how many did you buy?
I got lucky, only 3. My other 2 boxes were not as.
So you
nice.
You get one item. Is that right?
You get one item. I think, yeah. And so I got one shark head, which is the 5% one in the purple row.
Yeah.
And then I got like the 5% one in the top second row to the right. And so, yeah, my pool was good. I was happy with it. But this is what I love is that these are things that are generating real revenue for a game. They're not trying to like, this is like what normal Web 2 game behavior is that consumers don't have an issue with. Right? This is like normal behavior. So yeah, no, this leaderboard's fucked. I'm never gonna get that hit the top of that. It's crazy.
Bro, I'm nearly in the top 1,000. Let's go.
Yeah. I think last week here, go to week 3 real quick to the left.
Oh shit, I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, 1,700. Damn, bro. Damn.
Woo, I think Woo was top, like really high up there. I can maybe.
How many Giga ROMs does he own?
Woo, I don't know. I have no clue. But again, a lot of these aren't coming from ROMs. I mean, they actually could. They could.
Oh, Baylor, yeah.
A lot of them come from ROMs. A lot of them come from items that they're filling out all the trades with the stub vendor. But yeah, it's pretty sick.
They just buy them on secondary, then farm the XP? Is that how people are doing it?
So
I didn't even think about that.
I never looked at the secondary market, but yeah, I bet there's Woo. Woo got number 1 on week 2. Jesus, that's insane. That's the thing. People probably could have, I guess it's not really arbitrage, but people kind of could snipe the market because these things were worth like cents, like dust.
Yeah.
And then they trade them for XP. So I think it was really smart how they did this. But also I didn't even think about it, but if the loot box sale ended, are those on chain? Are people selling those on the secondary market on Gigaverse? And I thank God they have this in game. It's so cool.
Would it be under collectible?
No. Does anyone not know?
Consumable? No.
Oh, be a consumable. No.
No, it's
not.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not in game then. That'd be really interesting if it's not in game.
Doesn't
Chad, does anyone know if the loot boxes are on secondary market, like maybe OpenSea or Magic Eden? I'd be interested in knowing if people are flipping them. That's pretty crazy because they were originally like $5, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, see the shard. The shard is going for 172 right now. I'm making 33, the bottom one to the left. I'm making 33 of those.
I have 3 of them as well. I'm gonna hold on. Gonna outbid you. Hold on.
Or you can craft them into potions and sell them for 3x.
Yeah,
buy it.
But you don't earn XP that way, right? Are you earning XP? The only way you can currently earn XP is through this stubs, right?
Through those stubs or just through holding ROMs. They have two different different ways. But the thing is with crafting, they are in the shop, Eli. They're going for $17. Damn that. Hey, listen, that's actually where are they in the shop? Wait, that's crazy, bro. You could have bought as many boxes as you want.
What's it called?
It's a 3x.
What's it called?
I don't know what it was called in the vendor. Oh, put nautical. Type in nautical. Yeah.
Nautical. N-A-U-T.
Dude, that's a crazy flip.
What category?
Where would it be under? Yeah.
It's not there.
Chat, you lied.
Is it on OpenSea though? Wait, can you buy on? Yeah, I haven't looked at that in a long time.
They were $10. Oh, whoops. Sorry, shut up. Someone said press reset filters. You had a filter on.
Wait, where?
On the
reset filter. Where?
Are you getting trolled?
There's no reset filter on here.
I don't know. That's what chat's saying, and that's coming from people who actually play the game.
Yeah. So is it point? Yeah. Like, should I be?
So like the health potion is the red one. How much is it going for, real quick? Oh, you can't. This isn't the shop.
No.
So
like Alchemy XP. Do I not get anything for this anymore?
Well, Alchemy XP, you use that as a material, I think, in the workbench.
Yeah. And
so the only issue is you have a chance of failing when you craft. Yeah. So you could be. To me, it's worth it though. Like I'm gonna do it because I'd rather try to sell.
Like, yeah, I mean, I could get three right now.
Yeah.
Wait, what? That just glitched. It's glitching. Chat's glitching live on stream.
I need to refresh. They aren't. Greeny doesn't know how to use the marketplace. I don't know how either. I looked at it and I thought he was doing the right thing. The box is there. Skill issue. Greeny. LOL. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out either though. Don't resume. That means Fireball's currently playing a dungeon run for you.
Oh yeah, so
I just wouldn't touch it. Let's let it finish his run.
Get out of that.
But yeah, I don't know. I love Gigaverse. I'm a shill first, and I'm an employee second. So I'm excited. But yeah, looking good. Someone said that they made. Hey, we got you custom rigs of your PFPs for streams. Burning Bush. I guess maybe they made VTube of our penguins for our streams.
Oh, sick.
That's cool. Yeah, DM me. We'll look at it.
DM. We'll look at that. Cool. Yeah. So, dude, should I just sell my legendary weapon? No.
Yeah. See, that's the thing.
It's just dropping in price.
I know.
1.5 ETH, and now it's at 0.4. I'm like.
Someone said when Greeny Cyclops will. Well, like here's the thing.
I own a shit ton of Cyclops.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Here's the thing. I'm just at the point now where I'm somehow winning because I'm buying and playing the things that I really like.
Yeah.
Right. I don't play on-chain hero. It's not my type of thing. Yeah. So it's hard for me to say, yeah, you should hold it. Like I'm only holding stuff that I like from now on, and that I'm playing and enjoying.
And I agree.
Because you're really like, here's the truth of the matter. If you're really enjoying something, that probably means it's a good product. And that probably means it's going to do well in the market, especially now as we're entering a time in crypto where it really seems that, again, somehow we're finally realizing, wow, revenue generating businesses are bullish. And so again, like the only businesses that are really going to generate revenue, they're either going to be scams or they're going to be good products. And so if you enjoy something, it probably means it's a good product, which probably means it's a valuable thing. Again, that's why I bought the Gigas ROM for like 1.2 ETH. It was a massive investment, but I was like, I play this game so much and I don't have enough energy to play. I want to play more. And it just worked out, you know? So
yeah, I think
On-chain hero, if you're not having fun and you're not making a lot of money, it's really hard to suggest.
Yeah.
But also, you never want to be the person to sell the bottom. But
I'm not really selling the bottom because I plowed the money in the game for XP and stuff anyway.
Yeah. So I mean, and look, now you have more options because meme coins are providing XP. So like
exactly,
you aren't trapped into doing
holding
stuff you don't
NFTs.
like anymore.
Exactly, for holding NFTs just cause. If anyone wants to buy, I'll put this out on live stream, guys. If anyone wants to buy my legendary OCH weapon OTC, send me a DM. I'll be generous. I'll do the floor 0.45. I'll do the floor.
Oh, is that how much they go for?
Yeah,
wow.
They're currently floor. So I'll do the floor. That's fine by me. So 0.45 if you want to buy my legendary weapon on-chain heroes. Oh, dude, what? This bloody camera, bro. It's only an hour intro.
Scarly just hacked your camera after hearing that.
Far out, bro. Anyways, yeah. So OTC, if you want to buy my on-chain heroes weapon, I will do that. Maybe I could throw in the hero too. I don't know. I
throw in a bargain bin.
Yeah, a little. Not for that. Like I still want the ETH for the hero.
Yeah.
But maybe a deal. Let me have a look at. I don't even know what the heroes are worth at this point in time. Oh, you can't see because it's not in your wallet. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I want to see them win. I do. Like, don't get me wrong. And I'm a big fan of what they're building and the game, but there's too many whales. The tokenomics of the token is rubbish. He needs to buy a shit ton of supply and burn it. Like literally, that's probably the alpha. Yeah. Look, I want to talk more broadly as well. What's your take on the pump fund and the rest of the market at the moment? Like, what's your take right now on everything?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not touching anything outside of abstract. So sometimes it's hard to keep up. The only thing I hold on Solana right now is Nubcat. That's it. So like I'll check, I'm still up like 4x on that or 3.5x, and I do think it goes higher if things survive on Solana. Again, and also because Instagram now, normie people are sending me Nubcat stuff on Instagram multiple times a day. It is fucking insane.
Yeah,
like a lot. And so like that's really the only time I've been looking at Solana. The pump fund, I actually still look because I'm hyperliquid. I did leverage trade it for a joke for my Twitter, but I used like $10 just so I can make content with it. And so I still have the chart open and I was looking at it. I was like, man, maybe I should actually put real money in here in long. But then the interview happened and then it went even lower.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't want to be buying like, yeah, man, this chart looks absolutely ropeable.
It's so bad, dude. Oh
like, it looks absolutely ropeable. So
yeah, it's so bad. And like the worst part is the airdrop that
it hasn't even happened.
It hasn't even happened.
The pre-sale people got wrecked. So they extracted another 600 million.
Yeah. And
wrecked those people.
Yeah, exactly. And the hard part to really understand is where do you go from here? Because
they
pre-sale people, maybe they're still selling. They're still getting out of here, you know, because who's selling when it's lower below launch? It's probably like people who got into pre-sale.
Yeah.
So they're selling, you know, an airdrop. Like if they were to do an airdrop right now, what do people usually do with airdrop tokens?
Yeah, they dump it.
They sell it.
Exactly. So the way, and Luca kind of made a good point about this already on the stream, but I'm the same camp. Like what needs to happen is once a bottom is found, like whether it's here, whether it's a little bit lower, once a bottom is found, that's where he needs to come in, buy a shit ton of the supply, burn it, and then drive incentives for people on their platform. Okay, from a business perspective. Okay, if you hold our token and trade on the platform, you get A. If you develop tokens or if you stream on the platform, you get B. Okay, incentivize people to use it, and then that will drive token price up. Then you say, okay, shit, we're launching an airdrop here. Here's some more alpha. Okay, bang, it'll go back up to here. anything outside of that, this goes to absolutely the depths of society.
Yeah. Someone said, "Oh, what if Pump Fun is like OpenSea, like from
Well,
2021?
it
Like they
is.
had their crazy time,
It
and
is.
now Bonk is basically like Blur, Magic Eden,
Yeah.
where they
Yeah.
look like the saviors now. They're the ones who provided goodwill. Obviously, Pump Fun is still, they have their token allocation airdrop too, to where they're trying to onboard creators.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to do all this stuff for their streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think maybe the way he suggests is the only way out. It seems like he's pretty confident that they'll be okay, but also why would he
I
act
I
unconfident?
disagree. I disagree.
Yeah.
I think it's not good for them at all.
No,
Um,
definitely not.
um, and yeah, interesting times, and
What did Easy say?
no surprise to see Let's Bonk officially flip it with not only volume but traders and graduation rate and amount of tokens that are launched every day. So as we said earlier in the show, I think it's great for Sol. I think it's great for Bonk that these are winning. And yeah, Pump Fund is it's lost market share completely across the board.
It's you're using goodwill to bring people over, because guess what? Traders aren't loyal. Like
No,
like traders aren't loyal to Pump Fund. As soon as something else offers better benefits,
yeah,
people will move. And then as soon as that move has more volume and price action, then the rest of the traders will move with that as well, because they want to chase that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed. So interesting times. What about ETH NFTs? Let's talk about them, because I know you timed a really good entry on the Moonbirds.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at the floor in so long though.
I bought one at 1.68 the other day. So
nice.
I think these go back to 5 ETH personally. So.
I do not have a doubt in my mind that they run. If all things considered, if the market continues to look the way it does, if Bitcoin continues to chop and everything looks decent, I think Moonbirds led a big rally the other week. Also, I'm up on my mutant. That's nice.
When'd you buy a mutant?
Literally when I said I was going to buy mutant, right when I said on Twitter, and I said mutants under 2 ETH look pretty free, I just bought mutant. I'm just going to flip it. Like, it's not meant to be a super long hold, but I think Bored Apes are, if there's an ETH NFT pump, apes probably move, but I would obviously never buy an ape. But I think mutants probably like run up just like mythics, like they do a 2x or something like that. But yeah, I think the ETH NFTs can look good. Again, all things considered, if everything stays great. Spencer is hungry to be a winner. He's similar to Luca in that degree. He knows how NFTs work. He knows what people like in NFTs. He's obsessed with price go up. He and that, to me, that's a good founder. Not that he's not doing extractive stuff. Even with their telegrams, bro, they know how to generate revenue. He made 1.2 million in like 10 minutes on the telegram stickers and Moonbirds, which show that there's obviously an audience for Moonbirds. People want Moonbird stuff. They just don't want fanny packs.
Okay, a bit more of a pivot, but before we do this, Study with the huge 10K Newt.
Wow, L,
absolute legend, guys. Massive shout out to Study. He's done that a couple of times. Very much appreciate it. Bit more of a pivot, because this is an area that I am very frustrated in, and not frustrated. I just think it's being dominated by the wrong people now, or not the wrong people, just by the top people, right? And it's really hard. So, what's your take currently on Infofi? Kato, the NFT, saw a big L.
Did it?
The
Yappy
up ETH. Now they're back at 1.1 ETH. Where are they? Yeah, 1.12. The Kato token also struggling. The Capital Launchpad came out and said, "Yeah, we want your money for 2 years, but we're not going to give you anything for it." It's like, bro, are you fucking dumb? It's like that'll be the middle of the bear market, mate. So some big L's, and I want to talk about the actual algo for this. Camel came out literally over the past week and dominated the algo because he spread misinformation. ISOBeast commented and said, yeah, it's not necessarily supposed to be the right information. I said, that's fucking bullshit, mate. Like, if you're spreading misinformation, like that shouldn't be rewarded, right? Like,
well,
so there's a problem with the algorithm. It just shows you that the focus is attention, not actually value, which I think is pathetic. And I generally think what we need to see is what Zeet hopefully is building, a shift from noise to signal. But I want to show you one more point because I know you've dominated the pre-TG, but that's
I haven't even looked. Oh, I fell so bad though.
Because you're measuring abstract every day, so that's why you dominate this. But I wanted to show you this. Like, have a look. This is the past month. Okay, look at how hard it is to earn any yaps against all of these top people, right?
So it's against, right? Because it's going by percentage.
This is by anyway. This is the distribution across yaps across the entire platform. Have a look through this.
I didn't know that's how it works. So there's a limited amount that gets distributed against
every day. Correct.
Okay.
And it goes to the same bloody people, no matter what content they post. Anton, Mert, ISOBeast, Bonk Guy, Thread Guy, Tyler, Udi, Alex, Whale, literally Vo, Beanie, Clemente. Like, shout out to like people like Clemente who's come a long way. Shout out to ISOBeast as well, who's come a long way. And Tyler. Tyler creates a lot of great content.
Yeah.
A lot of these other people engagement bait literally every day on the timeline. And look at it. It's just like rewarding them in a sense. So that's my take on Infofi right now. What's your take on Infofi?
God. Okay. I think it's tough. I kind of agree with ICOBeast. Not saying what it should be, but like that's people like, it's based on engagement, right? And impressions.
Correct.
So it's hard to say that it shouldn't be or it should be anything that's subjective. Like when you're saying good content or bad content, it's tough because that's just not what it is, right? It's based on, okay, well, this person is able to generate the most impressions.
No,
now, I think the issue
they know the key words to generate impression / yaps.
I mean, sometimes, but like it's not. I wouldn't even just say it's just that because Camel. It's not like he was using complete just key buzzwords. He was doing like misinformation. Like he was not even like engagement baiting necessarily, but it's kind of like we've seen a new account pop up that's copying an NBA account, but there's like an account called NBA Centel, which basically posts like really, really funny, like outlandish stuff that's like now considered, wait, this might be true. And so now there's a new account called Crypto Centel, and it's doing the same shit, and they're gonna run it up like crazy. But it's tough because when I look at some of this stuff, even the informational stuff, and this is kind of where I don't think it really matters about the actual content, because a lot of these like huge things, like what Tyler posts, right, is I am going to give him the good faith doubt or benefit of the doubt that that's his original content.
Correct.
Right. But the thing is, but the thing is, someone else could post something similar, reword it a little bit, and it's like, and you could say, oh, that's informational, like, oh, that's pretty valuable. But it's like, okay, but it's just copy and pasta. You just don't know because he changed up some words.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's why to me, I don't really think it's what it should be or what it shouldn't be. It's also very hard because we don't have a system in place to be like, okay, this is perfectly original content, or something subjective where you're like, oh, this is valuable. Because guess what? Entertainment is also extremely valuable to people. And so if Camel's making people laugh and he's doing, and like he's creating a big firestorm of engagement, but it's through like, fake media, but it's still funny to a lot of people, you can also consider that valuable. So the Infofi thing is tough because what does Infofi mean? Information finance. What does that mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like, and from my take, it's like, well, information usually is probably like breaking news or alpha entertainment in a way that's like breaking news.
But that's kind of subjective, right? Because like it's such a broad, because information just means information, but it's what you value as information. Like if somebody's making something, like even if it's false information, right? It's not like it's called real Infofi or like true Infofi. It's just called Infofi. So it's you're still downloading information into your brain.
Yeah.
It's just whether it's true or false, that's not up to them. So I think that's kind of where the hard part is, and why I kind of agree with ICOBeast, where it's like it's not what it's meant to be. Now, is there probably like a big flaw with how people are getting rewarded? Yeah, possibly, for sure. And but I think that's a deeper problem that I have to solve.
Yeah.
So wait, what did you buy the capybaras at?
I bought it at 1.4, but I
1.4.
I sold at 1.4. I broke even.
So you broke even. Okay.
Yeah. And they're down. So yeah, no, that was the right trade.
Did you sell because your thesis changed? Did you sell because after this whole news came out, or because you saw the camel stuff and you're like, I'm not really feeling this?
Yeah, a combination of all of it.
Okay.
And also, I remembered that my take was, hold on, the incentive for this is that they might receive season 2 airdrop, which is very speculative. Even Whale came out and said it's still speculative whether that actually happens or not in the near future. So I was a bit like, oh, hold on. I'm like, this is like me holding a meme coin, hoping that Elon tweets about it, right? I was like, I don't fucking like trades like that ever. Like, I really don't. So I was like, for 1.4 ETH, I was like, I'll just cut the loss here. I have some Kaido staked. I've actually unstaked it, and I'll think about whether I sell it or not.
You can sell that and buy a shit ton of mythics.
Well, exactly. Like, I'm kind of like, in my opinion, there's more confident plays in the short term that I think will outperform Infofi. And I am disappointed, as I said, with what they have delivered. And I mean, so many other people are as well. That's why they token dumped. That's why the Appy Barrows dumped. The fact that someone had to tell their founder, I can't remember his name, you or whatever his name is, to talk about the NFT shows me he doesn't give a fuck about the NFT. I was like, that's pretty bearish as well. But that's after I sold it. So I was like, look at me. So, and again, a big thing that people think is crypto alpha. Okay, a lot of people think you are defined by the best trades that you make because you make a shit ton of profit, right? Some of my best trades and some of the best trades that you will ever make in your life is either not taking the trade or cutting it because there's weakness and saving your bag thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So many people think it's all about profit making. It's not. It's about protecting your liquidity as often as possible.
Yeah, I agree. I think the hard part, though, and this is like a much bigger conversation, is deciding what factors it is, because some people might cut because TA, some people might cut, like some people will cut the wrong time, like how I did, for a big trade, because price action, but the thesis didn't change. Like, and that price action, maybe in the grand scheme of things, wasn't even though if it broke some levels, I should have stepped back and been like, well, the thesis didn't change at all. It's just some midterm stuff that's going on in the world that's affecting shit. So I think that's a big skill to have. Profit taking is probably like the scariest part. The one thing I've realized is, especially when you're going from bear to bull, it's the easy part is actually buying shit. The hard 100%. Part is the hard part. It's selling, because I think that's why you start to learn that DCAing is just the way to win, because you'll most often walk away with a win, even if it's not the biggest win ever. But so I agree. I think cutting and knowing when to not take losses is one of the hardest parts.
So I want to talk about this too, because me and you, you're dominating XP more than I am now, but we're in the same, still the 1%. Like, that's cool. And this is a question from Breeze earlier in the show. Like, what does XP look like, do you think, for Abstract in the future in terms of what the rewards will be for certain people? And is there a number, and I will face this issue as well, because I know Craig is in the same camp too, with a big pudgy, is there a number that it gets to and, oh shit, we should, like, it'd be dumb for me to sell? Like, because I know
it'd be dumb for you to sell, or dumb for you not to sell?
Dumb for me not to sell.
Right. Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that's tough. NFTs are so much harder than meme coins, because you really can grow attached to it.
And it's our brand.
Yeah. Although I will say, and you know this as well, that's not the end of the world. Correct. I've had 4 brands now, and luckily, look, the benefit of what we do, where we're showing our faces, you slowly, like, people like the PFPs, and I think it's cool, but our faces really do overpower whatever we throw in as a PFP. Like my penguin with the red do-rag and the orange vest, I actually think takes less mind share in people's minds compared to my face, because I post my face so often. And, like, people make memes. Like, people make memes of my face, not my pudgy penguin. And so, like, that kind of lets me know if people are, using my face when I'm doing weird shit.
Okay, yeah. So so is there a number, and would you change your PFP to yourself?
Well, I've already had it as myself. So like,
Okay.
yeah, maybe like my last PFP
Oh
before.
my
Oh
god, bro.
God,
Fuck.
would you change your PFP to a hand drawn penguin with moggles? So before I had my penguin, I had my face.
Yeah.
Let me
Why is
see.
it so skinny?
Why is it so skinny? What do you mean?
Look at my pengu. My budget.
He looks fine. Here, let
No,
me
it looks
share this
skinny on
real
my
quick, so I can just help people like kind of understand. So I've had like multiple arcs at this point, right? I had the Rat King, which was how I blew up originally.
Yeah.
And I was scared to leave that. But then when I switched to music, then I switched to my Elemental,
Yeah.
which I thought looked a lot like me, and I was like, hey, this is perfect. And then I transitioned. I used my face, even though it was like a funny pic, like it was more zoomed
Yeah.
in picture of my
Like a
face.
meme. Yeah.
And then I got the Pudgy. And the cool thing is, like, again, if you're front facing and you're if you're using your actual self as your brand, I think that's a superpower, because then it allows you to look. And you mentioned it before, and I actually said the opposite. Like you said, oh, like a great way to build community or the network is by buying NFTs. And I tweeted like a week ago, the number one thing that scammers in crypto usually do are buy NFTs to win those people over.
Of course.
And I think, like, the great part about us is we can, when you have your face and your person as a brand, you can buy whatever NFTs you want. You can switch it around. You can grow community, but you always have the power of not losing your community when you change BFPs, right? I mean, for the most part, you may get some stragglers, but so with my Pudgy, like, to go back to the original question, with my Pudgy, I don't have a price in mind. It's more of like a sentiment and a timing thing, based on if this thing does go to, like, what if this thing goes to 100K, but the abstract airdrop also makes me like multiple six figures or maybe six figures, right? So it's hard. I won't know until I get there, honestly, which I know is really bad. But as soon as I get like a euphoria, that's when I'll probably do it.
So they'll drop off after the
yeah, for sure.
Of course.
For sure.
And my question is, do you think they, like, I know that it's been not rumored, but like hinted at that penguins will be rewarded and rewarded early. Oh, come on, bro.
Early. Did they say early?
Well, not so. What basically the take was that from Luca was that he learned from Pengu that not like giving the airdrop out, like someone like me who owned a big Pudgy, I couldn't claim for like 3 hours or something.
Oh, yeah.
And it got like my value went from 100 grand all the way down to like 50 grand. And he's like, oh, I should have let big Pudgy holders claim for like 12 hours and then let the rest of the people or something like that. So he's learned from that perspective. And he's gathering data is what he said.
Basically. I think that's such an interesting perspective, though, because you're basically saying my Pudgies will all nuke the token before anyone else gets it.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, a lot of people held their Pengu. I mean,
because they thought it would go back up.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
maybe not, but yeah.
Held their Pengu. But yeah, so like it's so hard. Like I think, and Breeze asked again, yeah. So what do you think? Do you think Platinum, which will be, say that, well, what was it? 3 million wallets, I think, on the platform now, or over 3 million. How many people are in Platinum? Like 20?
Is that how many there are still?
Maybe there's 50 now. Maybe it's 50.
I think there's a website that shows it. But yeah, I mean, even in video games, gold is where most most people sit. Like whether it's Marvel Rivals, whether it's Overwatch, whether it's whatever. Like gold is usually the standard of where most people end up sitting.
Yeah.
So yeah, Platinum, you're gonna be above average for sure there. Then I mean Diamond, like Jesus Christ.
I don't. It's like 10 million, isn't it? It's like
10 million is Diamond. Yeah,
that's nuts.
Someone said around 40 plus are Platinum right now. Okay, yeah. I mean,
yeah, I'd say around that.
Yeah. So, are you asking me how much I think each tier will get?
Yeah, like speculative. It's all speculative. Like we don't.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like I generally, maybe it's because I didn't do the math for like Pudgy Penguins and how much each thing got, but like. Also, what did Pengu TGE at? Like 2 bill, 1 bill?
Yeah, something like that. Wherever it is now, like 3. No, maybe it's 4 bill. Maybe,
see, that's crazy. I had ICO Beast on the stream, and he said that he thinks Abstract, if everything goes right, Abstract should TGE at 1.4 bill. And in my head, I was like, dude,
that's so specific.
Well, I think it was because Calmera or there's another chain that released in around the same TGE. But in my head, I was just like, am I just euphoric, or does that seem really, really low?
Where did hold on, let me check something. Where's Berachain at right now? And those sort of Monad and stuff.
0.
Berachain. Because it was falsely sort of come out. It's at, oh my god, its market cap's at 260. Oh my god.
0.
Oh my god. Yeah, so it came out under $1 billion. So I mean, but if it launches later in the year, yeah, 1.4
Doesn't it feel low?
It does feel low. But again,
Like,
if they raise, I don't know.
Well, if they raise again, I mean, I think that was also kind of something that ICO Beast was saying, that it's hard to judge based on that, because you don't know how much they raised the first round. You don't know how much you're going to raise the second round. It's just hard for me to compare Abstract to something like Berachain or like some of these other chains.
Yeah.
And most of it is because like Abstract has built a real user base.
Yeah.
It's like people are watching people on stream.
Yeah.
People are streaming. People are using the and it's not like people are just farming to farm. There are people who do that, but like it seems like there's real consumer behavior being developed. So it's kind of hard for me to see like, oh, this is going to launch just like another chain that just TG'd a token. Again, we might be in echo chamber. I might be euphoric, but to me, it's you know.
Oh my god, where? Oh my god. So yeah, so Arbitrum's only at 2.2.
Wow.
And wow,
that's
wow.
crazy.
Where the hell's Optimism?
Like 0. Thank God I sold my Optimism airdrop.
Bro, where the hell's Optimism? Have I missed this?
Dude. Oh my god.
Wait, it's
looking at these coins makes me like blown away.
Uniswap 6.2 billion for perspective. Yeah, dude. I think it probably
How did Pangu wait? Isn't it odd to me, like, or isn't it odd to say that Pangu would have a bigger market cap than Abstract?
How
does that work? Am I tripping?
I don't think so, because of the reach that it had and the amount of people that got said token. So it came out at you're right, 2 billion, around 2.5 billion is where Pengu came out. So I think
maybe Abstract is the same then.
Yeah, I'd say around that. I think that's a fair statement. It's a fair statement. Yeah. Interesting. But then, how do you distribute that across XP earners, across big pudgies, partnerships?
Yeah, again, that's why I did that hot take and people fucking hate it. But I really don't want, like, again, if I could get a bigger allocation for my big pudgy, that's sick. But I would rather most of that allocation go to
people who've used the chain.
Yeah. And like, look, again, as a big pudgy holder and a Pengu holder and all these things, I've already reaped the rewards with the XP boost that I'm getting. Like I'm getting 125% XP boost. Exactly. And so it's like, that's helping with my allocation anyways. So I don't really need an allo drop for that. But so because I worry there's a lot of pudgy penguin holders that don't actually use Abstract.
Yeah.
That are probably just going to sell it because they're like, oh, well, I don't use this shit. Where it's like, okay, well, if you pretty much only reward Abstract holders, but the difference is, I guess, like you're hoping if you drop this to a bunch of pudgies, they're going to also use the Abstract now that they have the tokens. It's tough because like, you're like, here's some play money. Now go on the portal and do stuff. But you also run the risk of everyone just selling it. It's going to be tough.
It's an interesting.
Give me 100K for platinum. I think it's not gonna happen anymore.
Yeah, no, I think if there's a bit more clarity towards I don't think there will be, but like there'll be clarity around how much is allocated to X and blood, like eventually, which will give time for people to be like, okay, well, ballpark figures ABC. But I think if you're in the top, I think if you're platinum, you're literally in the top 0.001% of the whole.
Is that what it is?
It would be, I don't know, like if 40 out of
I guess true.
3
million 40 out of 3 million. Yeah. But like,
is what percentage is 0.00001.
I know, but so many of those wallets are like not real people doing real things.
But it would still be distributed across it.
And another thing that someone asked me, the question that I was thinking about was, is Allo going to be based on XP points or is it going to be based on tier?
But you go first.
No, I don't know. I couldn't even guess it because in my head I'm like, oh, tier for sure. But then I really thought about, I'm like,
well,
I
it'll
don't
be
know.
tiered, but a leaderboard on each tier, right? Like it'll be like platinum tier, and then it's like, okay, we allocate. Well, this is one way they could do it. They allocate X amount to the platinum tier, and that's distributed. Okay, we'll say Eli's third and Greeny's 47th. Eli will get a bit more than Greeny because he's higher on the platinum tier, right? Then we allocate less to gold. Again, you could wait, but like the
I mean,
maths,
that could be interesting too.
the
Yeah, that could be
maths are
interesting as
endless,
well.
right? Like it because, but then it's like, okay, well, these people have rewarded that, like they have a lot of. What's the website you can use to track all this? Do you remember what it's called?
No
The
clue.
one, we shared it ages ago. I'll see if I can try and find it.
I don't think that's not a bad way of doing things for sure.
Yeah. What was the website? You could track like what rank you had and what transactions and shit you had.
Oh, like what rank your wallet is. Yeah. I forgot the website name. I know
I
you're
forgot
talking
the website
about.
as well.
Layer Hub.
That's it. There we go. Now we're talking. Cool.
Chat.
So if I put my wallet in, and like a lot of people like, oh, like you've done well in XP. It's like, yeah, well, I've done a lot of transactions.
Yeah. And you're also holding a good amount too. Like,
yeah,
even if you feel like you're not holding that much compared to the average person on chain.
Yes. So like, this was higher actually. I think it was.
That's still pretty high. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So this is what I mean. So this is telling me that there's only 2.6 milli. So maybe it's slightly out of date. But yeah, 6,000 transactions puts me in the top 0.04%. Contract interaction badges also put. Oh, that's pretty good. 0.11. I was actually thinking with 22, I was behind the ball, but I'm still up in the top. That's cool.
Can you type mine in after?
Yeah. Let me grab your wallet.
I'm interested in seeing,
because
the badge thing is such a fucking, that shit pisses me off. I actually, the badge thing is gonna forever have me salty that some of these badges you can never retroactively get back, and I missed so many of them.
Oh, same. I agree, man. I agree. So active days for me, 128. So it puts me in the top. So basically, I'm top 1% for everything. Like I'm top 1% for everything.
Higher than that.
I mean, yeah. So yeah. Actually, yeah, you're right. Probably like what top? Oh well, yeah. It says top 0.01.
Yeah.
So if I'll look up your wallet, and then I'll also look up Woo, because Woo and I were kind of tracking the same always. I think he's gone higher than me now.
Pep said I'm ranked 24 on Layer Hub. It's not that accurate.
Wait, what? You're ranked 750.
Okay.
So you're top 0.03. You have literally half the amount of transactions that I do. You have way more badges. Wallet balance 3. I think that was around mine as well. Maybe slightly.
Okay. Well, then this isn't accurate. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, that should be higher than me.
This week, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Someone said Layer Hub is not accurate.
It sounds like it's probably out of date now. So,
well, it says last updated today.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's certainly. I mean, maybe it's not as accurate as we would hope.
Look,
but
I'm in rank 753, so it's not accurate.
I mean, yeah, that's fair play because you're well above that. But does that just show that XP is a variant on potentially what? This is Woo's wallet. Shout out to Woo.
Let's see it. Shout out
just
Woo.
Out of curiosity. Yeah, so he's fallen back a bit too. But
look at his transactions.
Yeah, dude. It's because of Canberra and shit. Holy shit, bro. And road racing. Yeah, so I mean.
Oh yeah.
See, his wallet balance is way higher than both of ours. But I mean, like if I look at his wallet,
I don't think that's true though.
Dude, he has way less money than us on the platform.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me check.
Well, NFT wise, maybe NFT.
Yeah, I was literally about to check that.
Someone said it takes wall balance as a large factor. Yeah, but if that's true, then I think it's.
Yeah, he has.
I'm not trying to flex, but I don't. Yeah, I'm not trying to flex, but I don't think it's accurate in that sense. I think this week I'm doing pretty well balance wise. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. It's funny. I'm getting to the point where. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say I was getting to the point where I'm looking good monetarily to where the airdrop is like getting less and less significant to me. But I also haven't taken profit, so I really shouldn't say that.
Yeah, exactly. It's not realized yet. That's the key, though. That is the key of any airdrop opportunity.
Oh, real quick. They said Layer Hub factors in ETH balance, not meme coin balance. Then I'll never be high ranked because I hold no ETH.
I actually had a look at your wallet just the other day, and it is like 0.06.
Yeah, I actually didn't even have enough. I didn't even have enough ETH to do Moonsheep.
No, okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense why I have more ETH on said plat. That's why. Yeah, okay, cool.
That's funny.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, what was I saying just before that?
Adam, you didn't say anything. You were about to segue, and I cut you off.
I forgot what my segue was. Oh no, yeah, make money. If you can make money pre-airdrop, bro,
Yeah,
you're laughing.
yeah,
You're laughing.
yeah.
So that's the goal always. And I think there's still plenty of upside for Abstract.
Yes, bro. We're literally not even in the. Oh yeah, people show this shit's fire. We're not even in like the biggest month of the like, or the first month of their marketing sprint. Like to me, and I'm not trying to sound euphoric. I'm not trying to sound like an echo chamber. But if you think we're near the top of Abstract anytime soon, I'd feel like you're probably mistaken. Unless the entire crypto market goes to zero, I feel like we have a lot of upside, like you said.
Exercise patience, guys. I literally speak about that every day. I got a video dropping next week. I haven't dropped a YouTube video in a long time.
Are all your videos hidden behind members only
on YouTube? I've hidden quite a few.
Because they show up on my recommended. I go to click and it says members only. I'm like, fuck
really?
him. Yeah.
Bro, let's go. But, I mean, I don't even have that many members. So hold on, I'll tell you how many.
The algo's working because it's popping up on my timeline.
I have one member. I have one member on YouTube. One member.
Stop hiding your videos. I want to watch them.
Well, no. Well, okay. I'll show you right here. Hold on. How do I share this? So more recently I was releasing my GTG videos, my live streams I do. But more recently I've decided, you know what? I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to keep that in-house, drive more people to GTG specifically. So then that way people don't get our insights as often. And then I've actually tried to partner now with a bit of a team who will help me. Cause like I have been struggling with, I mean, a lot of these are the same. These are just GTG videos with like just a glowed up shitty thumbnail. I haven't released like a proper content video since. Jeez, I haven't done. Oh my god! Like I've done a few interviews, but like, since the 200K scam. So, from May 28th. So I haven't done a proper one for 700 vids. So yeah, but even then, like I have been struggling with the content. Not struggling. I've just been busy with trading and stuff as well. And for me, I was like, you know what? Like, if people want to get the live streams, they can join GTG. That'll get all our trade setups and our updates and stuff.
For those, I agree with for sure. I actually thought all the maybe their thumbnails are good, but I assumed they were like big content videos. So I was like, why is he locking the content video?
No, well, yeah, no. A lot of these would be just like, I mean, some of them are like, I have decided to like unlist a lot of videos more recently, and like I've noticed actually really interestingly, like I've been focusing more on like obviously we're live every day, so. I don't even know how these go. Oh my god, I forgot to turn monetize. Dude, I hate that it does that. I absolutely hate that.
It's off automatically. You have to turn it on.
Oh, dude, it's so annoying.
Some breaking news. Monad is finally going mainnet on the 29th of September.
Yeah, September. Yeah,
100 billion total supply for Monad. Sorry, maybe it's not breaking news. Whoops. Sorry, I thought it was. Good for them. You know what? I think they fucked up. So Monad. Actually, did that guy remove Monad from his bio? I think he did. So he's probably not even with Monad anymore. But the only reason why I knew people who were interested in Monad was because he was involved. I think they outlasted their goodwill.
They lost
maybe maybe they do well, but like you go to Ethos and you look at you know, you can /1, like upvote one and down one.
Ethos for a while.
I think Ethos is a great app. I mean, obviously there's flaws to it. But I think, I just see downvoting on Monad every time. Someone said day one Monad, I'm touching every meme chart. Good luck with that. I don't have the mind. I don't have the. Is
Monad a layer 2?
I believe. I think it's a layer 2.
Chain?
Yeah, I think it's a layer 2, right?
Okay.
Chat. Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I don't have the mental capacity to try to go and trade Monad. Someone said they're going to try to find the Abstract Monad. Yeah, I mean, if you can go for that, good.
Yeah, but like, what? Okay, this takes us back to a conversation of why we spend so much time on Abstract. Product first, token second. Like, what even is Monad? I joined their Discord way back, and it was like some of the most dickhead people I was like, bro, like, what do I do? Where do I go? They're like,
Oh, it's an
man,
L1. It's an L1. Yeah.
yeah, it is its own L1. I thought it might be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I was like, pretty bearish on the people that's in this community. So
I mean, maybe they do well.
I mean, if it's
I don't know.
fast, but
Yeah, but
zero.
like Mega ETH is fast. Go use Mega ETH then.
Yeah.
Like,
But Mega ETH's a L2, isn't it?
yeah, but who cares? Like, do people really even care? I don't think anyone
I don't
cares.
care.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, that shit doesn't matter to me. Consumer doesn't give a fuck. They don't know what any of that shit means. That's the whole point. They shouldn't know what any of that means. They shouldn't even hear those words. But yeah, I mean, maybe Monad does good. I think it's going to be very tough for them though, because they've lost a lot of mind share. You know, I haven't seen their number one marketing person push it in a long time. But again, there's always going to be a cult for everything. So I'm sure they're going to have users. I just don't know what their target market is though. I don't like, they're trying to replace Ethereum. Like they're trying to grab all the people from Ethereum. So it's an L1.
Well, like it's a competitor to Sol. It's a competitor to Sui. It's a competitor to Bitcoin.
You're not going to pull Sol people like to Monad though. Right. Yeah. Like it's just not like, that's not, Solana's moves fast enough. Like I don't have any issues with the speed.
My God, bro. I'm done with this.
Monad got him. First
Dude,
was Scarly. Now Monad got him.
We need to end it. But anyways, dude, I must need to check the settings.
Is it overheating?
There's a setting that you can change. But I mean, it shouldn't. It's not that hot even. Anyways,
do you have a cheap dummy battery? That might.
Yeah, I do. I literally do. So I know this is literally the camera that PO suggested, and it's fucking. I mean, it's good for about an hour and a bit.
Yeah, but your dummy battery might be cheap though.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I need to buy an actual charger.
I mean, I have a dummy battery, but mine was more expensive.
Oh, well, can you link it to me? Because
I bought it like 10 years ago.
I need to. I bought it
like 10 years ago, so I don't know. Maybe. I mean, but
it's probably Sony though. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine might not be. I'll check and I'll let you know. But yeah, I mean that's probably what it is. If it's overheating too much, maybe not. Who knows?
There's a setting you can change to let it keep running when it's overheating, but
okay.
Want to do that? Anyways, huge show. Hold on, I got to do the outro when my face is on. So we got to talk for another couple of minutes. So, mate, what's news?
What is the news? Let me check. Yeah. So I got hired. ICO Beast got hired. Who else got hired? Someone else got hired.
Trump calls the Epstein files a scam.
That's not news. He did that. Yeah, he did that yesterday. He said the same shit. He said someone they came out and said that they warned Trump and told him back in May that he was on the list, and then this week he said that was fake news trying to take him down. So okay, who cares? You know what? Like that's the only thing I'm worried about is just Trump doing something fucking stupid again.
Yeah.
And you know, making it chop for us. But I hopefully the market is getting more numb to him being a fucking moron. There you go. He's back.
Yeah. No, I think it has. I think the market's growing. But again, Jerome Powell, we'll wait and see. I mean, did that thing. So Trump and his team are trying to get Jerome out by any way. And there's a really great YouTuber you guys should all watch. His name is Atrioc. And on his clip channel is called the Big A. But he was talking about it, but they're all trying to get Jerome Powell out. And the way they're trying to get him out right now is because he was approved for them to make a new building. And it's like a long process for them to make a new building. But they were approved for all these funds to do it. And the thing is, it's not a speedy thing. Like this is over the course of years that they've been doing it. And it's a big budget, but it's also a crazy building. And now they're trying to say, oh, like he's behaving criminally, like they're overusing budget for themselves. But this is all stuff that was approved by the same government, right? So now they're trying to use this to get him in a court of law. It's so dumb. Jerome Powell has done a great job. Like, yes, I think he has.
During COVID, yes, like he might have played it a little wrong.
But what person wouldn't have? Like,
right? Yeah,
like, messed up during COVID.
Yeah, and throughout his entire stint, he's done a great job. And he doesn't seem like he's done anything out of personal benefit ever, which is better than 99% of the government than what we've seen. And also, you know, didn't Trump Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, Trump is the one who like pretty much said Powell's the best guy ever, like years ago, right? During his original
Yeah, Trump's the biggest
reign.
hypocritical.
Dude, it's tough. Jerome, the thing is too, Jerome Powell's out in a year anyways. So it's
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
yeah,
he's
in
pretty
like
old, so he's been around a long
2026.
time.
Well, yeah, but I think it ends in 2026. So like, I think he'll be fine. I don't think he's getting fired. He also legally cannot get fired. Like the whole point of the central bank is that the government can't touch them, right? Because they can't have influence on it. So Trump literally cannot fire him. It's just like a big fucking dumbass shit. Again, I don't know, dude. It's stupid. But yeah, crazy.
It's a good way to end the show, mate.
yeah, for sure.
Mate, thanks so much for jumping on twice this week. Very much appreciate it. Craigie's got his feet up, smacking beers, probably at the moment, overlooking the beach. So
doing a shoey.
Shout out to him. Huge show. We'll be back obviously next week. Hopefully we might see a bit of a pullback. We'll wait and see. But yeah, interesting times. Abstract season is here and it's probably not going away, guys. So spend some time over there. And yeah, like Abstract August marketing's been turned on. The printer, I can't wait to see that printer turned on.
I'm really excited to see what their whole. The only issue is, I really hope things rarely live up to the hype.
I can't wait to yap about it on Kato AI.
No, yeah. Just tag Abstract in every single post. But yeah, I'm excited. Great show. We talked about some dope stuff. Abstract somehow took up the entire stream just because so much has been going on.
Yeah. It's a good opportunity. It's a good opportunity.
Yeah.
Mate, have a lovely weekend. Enjoy your Friday. Thanks for banging it with me, and we'll be back next week. Chat, thanks for the tips. Thanks for tuning in. Go follow GC Crypto on Twitter. Go follow Greeny Trades, Craig's Coin Purse, and Proof Eli on Twitter as well, guys. All the replays are on our GC Crypto TV, so you can catch all of our replays, all our interviews, and some educational content over there. Have a lovely weekend. I'm feeling so much better. It's so good, man.
Are you? Yeah.
I was shocking about 3 days ago. Absolutely shocking. Like red eyes, just liquid coming out of my eyes, liquid coming out of my ear. I still can't hear fully that ear. And coughing. Yeah, so it's nice to be back. I miss this space here, man. I'm addicted to this space. It's great. Yeah. Easy. Thanks, chat. See you all next week. Thanks for watching.